Let me get the stream. Oh, right here. Can someone check the stream to see if everything... Oh wait, I don't have the thing set.
Yeah, the token.
Yeah. We have jacks. We have jacks. We have cane and cart mill. There we go. This should be fine. Can everyone try talking? You first. Phantom.
Yes.
Phantom talk.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Kieran talk.
Hello.
And then Promi talk.
Yeah, is my token working?
Is your talking working?
Yeah, my token is working.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Yay!
You're successfully talking.
Yeah. I can fulfill human function.
Yes, I also like human things like breathing.
Oh, you too. I also like eating though, and sleeping. That's good. That's good stuff.
I
You
do
like
blink occasionally.
what? Why?
What do you mean by? I'm not Mark Zuckerberg.
Stop summoning
I'm not
demons.
Lizard. Just said his name. Not my problem, he's a lizard.
It's gonna bother you because you're humans. I mean, I'm human too. You remember that speech?
Yeah, of course.
Classic.
Okay, everyone good? Everyone ready?
Yep.
Okay.
We were in a battle.
I have a small recap I will do.
Yay! Dampi.
What are these rolls?
Don't worry about it. Yeah?
Usually you do warm-ups with your throat and your mouth before speeching. Before giving a speech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you not?
No, don't worry about it.
Karen.
Actually doing. Yeah,
Why, Karen?
No.
Why?
I'm done, I'm leaving.
He actually left.
D&D is ruined. Whatever.
You already pulled a fucking Lord of the Rings code. That wizard is never late. Phantom is a wizard confirmed.
Wait.
What?
Wait.
I'm waiting. I'm stalling.
I'm waiting.
You can roll again.
I'm still inspired though, so...
So you are officially using this spell to see how well this session goes? Is that a commitment?
Yes. I already... Is it? Look at the slot.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Well, if you die,
Yes,
then...
Yeah, Kieran, roll again.
Watch him roll a 2 this time.
Well, it's still better.
Yeah, it's up by 5 points. That's something at least, right? Okay. The night is dark on this cold autumn night on the island of Helen. A steady wind blows from the north, bringing with it the coming of winter as the party descends down another misty mountain pass. As the moon touches Jax's skin, the unfamiliar pain shudders through him, a constant reminder of the curse that has tightened its grip on him with each passing day. Besides him walks a giant among men, a creature forged by war. Its steps are heavy and with purpose, as his mechanical sounds echo into the night. Under his arm he holds a smaller man, a gnome whose senses of darkness have been homed so well he can see better now than any nocturnal creature on this endless surface they call home. And although there is beauty in his skills, the reminder of a darker place than this brings no happy memories. It is so, as this unlikely gathering of creatures continues into the night, that in the distance a town comes into view. Almost peaceful, it lays there, silent in the night. The town of Haven has existed for so long that it no longer could foresee its incoming destruction. And destruction it would meet, as a beautiful flower erupting from the ground, it showed its colors with the break of day. Bones and ash were what was promised. Bones and ash are the fate of Haven. At least, that is what was foretold. That was how it was spoken into the endless void of the universe. What it did not expect, however, were the whispers of those who live within it, the whispers of those who wish to resist. For a town is more than the buildings within it or the walls surrounding it. A town can be destroyed, but the people, given enough hope, will always persevere. And so, if this unlikely party may succeed in its task, if a whisper may be spoken, Haven might yet still be saved. Maybe not in its buildings and walls, but in its people. And so, the party went into the town at the break of dawn. As the attack began, the soldiers hurried towards the coast. Tidal waves brought destruction. Swarms of insects brought death. Erupting fires and blasts brought the city down to ash, or at least some part of it. The party hurried into a building where they knew the prisoners were stored, however met with opposing ideals. As Jax once promised to save the man named George, who was a prisoner with him there once. However, betraying him or leaving him behind, George met a horrific fate. And so Gilhard, the chosen leader of these people, is not very pleased to see all of you. However, he does know that he must get his people out of here alongside with you. And so he will suck it up for now. And that is where that is where we ended last time, and that is where we will begin today, as there is also one Triton guard in the room with you who had surrendered himself and said that he as well just wanted to get out of here. And he had told you where your stuff was located, which is the building to the side of you. Let me... And so we begin.
That's a lot of damage. I don't think even flex tape could fix all of this shit.
200.
Oh my god. What's up? What's up with the big watery animations? Wow. I haven't seen those.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. There's so many particles and details. Blood and just the woods are broken.
The city is under siege. Well, what do you want to do? As you hear explosions happening outside, as you hear the fire burning, as you hear buildings collapsing, as you hear the agonizing screams of Triton soldiers being impaled, eaten by insects, crushed under buildings, lit on fire, pierced through the heart.
I would like to get the Triton guard.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna point towards the west over here and say the west gate. Does that require any sort of key?
It should be open now, with everything happening, but I'm not sure. Normally it's closed, but it should just be with a normal mechanism if it is. With all the soldiers running in and stuff, it could be open right now. I don't know. I'm not sure.
There's even bears. Holy shit. Right. Do you know what where the best place to leave from here would be?
Well, I would prefer to go through the sea. However, I mean, maybe that's a bad idea as well. I don't know how much they have. I've never seen an attack of this scale. I would say, if they are coming from the sea, that we should go towards the outer walls. But my guess is as good as yours.
Well, they came from the sea and they know that you guys are, are quicker in the sea, so maybe they expected you guys to try and retreat from there. They could have people in the water waiting.
Maybe, yeah. I'll follow you guys. Please just get me out of here.
Okay, I don't know how to sort of say this on the fly, but should we do a little bit of this, and wrap around and go to here?
To be clear, you haven't gotten your stuff back. Or you have not yet gotten your stuff back. You've just been told that your stuff is in the building.
It's this one, right?
This one, the one right next to you. Just.
Oh, this one.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Right. Okay, cool. Oh, that works a lot better. I thought it was this one.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I think I would try and go in there to try and get mannequin stuff.
Yeah, as you guys hurry back outside, you will once again hear the sounds of the collapsing buildings coming from your east or northeast. And as you take a look, you will see multiple giant centipedes crawling on the top of them and kind of biting into the sides of them and all over them.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll reveal kind of what you see as you.
Okay, I don't know about the West Gate anymore.
Yeah.
When I say giant centipedes, I guess I'll describe their size a bit more accurate. They're probably about two times human size, so they're not like building size, but they're definitely way bigger than any normal centipede. And they're kind of like gnawing away at the foundations of this building, trying to bring it down.
So these are fighting on the sides of these sea elves. These are fighting on the sides of the sea elves, yeah.
You don't know, but you could assume that, yeah.
It looks like it. It's not that they're trying to defend Haven. Okay. I think I'm gonna try to ignore them for now. and just as quick as possible, try and gather the items and figure out a different way to go. I mean, I don't know.
Okay. Well,
is everyone in the room with me trying to look for stuff?
Well, so I want to make sure because like it's not really initiative, but every time you make like a movement or like you do an action, like a big action, like going towards a building and like going inside it, then it's gonna trigger new events to happen. So just tell me like, or just move your character over here if you're sure that you want to go to the other building, and then I'll describe what is happening and everything.
Okay.
Okay. Well, yeah, you all can start running. Yeah, it's kind of weird. You can't really stand on the same square because you can make yourself a drawing if you want. I guess that might be easier. But then I don't think you have access to your HP anymore. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, you guys can run towards the building to the side of you. The Triton would have told you before that it is locked usually, so he will have given you a key. And you can get in without much trouble. Inside you will see stockpiled all along the walls and to the back there's multiple like armors, weapons, backpacks. Nothing looks super fancy, at least not from the first view. But if you're gonna want to find your stuff in here, you're gonna have to look for it a little bit at least, because there's just like a giant pile of like probably the stuff of all the fishermen that were here before.
Okay. I mean, if so, I'd like to call for them to come get their stuff.
Yeah.
As I'm looking for mannequins.
Okay. Yeah, they will kind of wait outside in the street, waiting for you to like run out with your stuff and kind of form a bit of a line around, or a bit of a not a very orderly line, but just kind of standing around, hoping they can dart in and grab whatever they need. Gilhart will scream, however, "Leave it! We need to get out of here."
I mean, well, I'm gonna start, like, can I start, like, throwing stuff outside? Like swords and stuff? Like, as I'm running through?
Yeah.
As I'm...
You will
like,
hear the fishermen shout that they are all pretty handy with a spear, and you will see there's in the back of the room there's a, what do you call it, a table with a bag or a something with spears on it as well, just multiple spears next to each other, so you can start throwing those out if you want.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they will take them. You can throw them out. That is not too hard to find. Kane and Cardinal, what are you guys doing while Jax is grabbing these weapons and throwing them towards the fisherman?
I'm helping Jax look for his stuff.
Okay. Yeah, make me an investigation check then. If you enter the building and start looking for you guys' stuff. You don't find it immediately. Probably you need some more time to search around. What about you, Cardinal?
Cartman is more interested in the two Trident guards.
Yeah, you will.
Of him.
You will see they're running in this direction towards the sea elves over here.
It would be the best to not disturb them.
Yeah, make me a perception check as you're kind of standing in the middle of the street, Cardinal.
Yeah,
never mind. You're so intrigued by these Triton soldiers running around. You're thinking like, I kind of want to Eldritch Blast them, but never mind. Not really. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't.
Jax, you can keep throwing the spears out. People can receive them. Eventually, there's only like 8 of these people, along with Gilhart, who will take a spear as well and shout at you to hurry up. Get your stuff. Quick. One of them is coming here.
Elf or trident?
Centipede.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try and speed run, no glitch any percent, find stuff.
Yeah, make me an investigation check.
It's gonna be high. It's not high.
Nice.
Wait, if like me and Kane are helping each other.
Yeah, well, that's
Actually,
kind
no,
of
never mind.
that's the next round already. You're just still searching, and while you're searching, you will hear the fisherman screaming from outside. It's coming! It's coming! Cardinal, you will see one of the giant centipedes start making its way off the building and towards these 4 fishermen over here who are kind of backing up the other side.
Is it my round yet?
Yeah. If you want to
I'd
engage.
like to- Yes, I like to engage the giant centipede. I would like to cast an Eldritch Blast on it.
Okay.
Is that it?
17 will... Let me get him up here. Yeah, that will hit.
Ooh, max damage.
You will see the centipede that is kind of like encurled in itself. Well, basically, he will start hurling and ringing its way towards one of the fishermen, and it will lift up one of its giant jaws and try to bite down on the fisherman. But before it can do so, one of your blasts will hit it straight on the head, and the creature will just explode in all directions, killing it outright.
Oh
my god.
Wow, okay.
Whoa.
Damn, can't build a fucking
Hey.
gnome. Coming in clutch and shit. I assume I see this like purple beam come behind me and some giant centipede scream out in pain.
Yeah, you can hear its
So-
screeches.
I'm just gonna be like, well done, Carmel.
War. What did
I
you
just-
say?
I said well done.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Well, what do you want to do? Jackson,
doing?
Jackson Kane, are you guys still searching?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am.
Okay, well, both of you make me, or one of you make me investigation check with advantage, whoever is best at it.
I got best on that.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes, you will find in the room. You will find. Let me see here. You will find your 2 normal short swords and your mask and Kane's spear. You will find as well.
Do I have 2 spears?
2, both spears. And you will not find your magical amulet short sword nor your +2 dagger in this room, at least not yet.
Okay, wait. So what did I find in mine?
All your normal gear plus basically everything.
My armor.
Basically everything except for your magical amulet short sword and your +2 dagger. So all the gear that you had before, which is 2 normal short swords and a mask and then armor and all the other stuff like your backpack.
Okay, well, on the floor now, there's gonna be a short bow getting dropped, and that's about it. Yeah,
A short bow or a short sword?
a short bow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if anyone like wants to grab that,
Mhm.
you're welcome to, obviously.
Is it possible to wield 2 spears at the same time?
Yeah, I don't think you have proficiency for it, so you'll probably have some like disadvantage or something. But
It does have proficiency for.
you do have
What
proficiency
is
for 2. I don't know what.
I don't know the fighter proficiencies. That's why I'm asking.
Let me look it up.
So that
Can
needs
you
different,
two
like
spears?
needs a specific defense.
As long as both spears are in your inventory equipped, they are counted as one weapon. Do you have a? Yeah, I guess so.
I have like 2 weapon fighting, and that says that when you take the attack action and attack with a light melee weapon that you are holding in one hand, you can use a bonus action to attack a different light melee attack that you are holding in the other hand.
Yeah, so
Does spear count as a light weapon?
I think so. I think it makes sense that you would be able to just make the one-handed attack with both of them.
No.
Yeah, it might give you some like disadvantage in specific scenarios because it's kind of clunky to wield it that way. Like things like, I don't know, like if there's a special attack from some kind of enemy, that it might have an easier time trying to hit you because you're trying to like basically do more damage. You're trying to focus on damage and less on like protecting yourself by holding 2 spears at the same time, I think. But normally it should work great. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the fishermen will let you guys know that the other centipedes are coming your way as well. And as they are doing so, Cardinal, you're still standing outside. Make me a perception check as well. Another one.
Could you repeat that?
Could you make me another perception check as you are still standing outside looking around? Yeah, with a 15 you will notice one of the sea elves in this group over here. The building that they were standing over has already collapsed. All of the sea elves are at this point in motion, fighting everywhere, but one of them will point their hands towards the ground and start performing complicated symbols that are hard for you to follow. And eventually, when they are done, you will see the ground itself will start rising up and up and up and form itself into a creature.
Oh my god.
That will immediately start storming towards the building that Jax and Kane are in.
I like to form a darkness around the stone creature.
Spreads a creature with the dark vision can see through.
It's just 10 minutes or concentration. Duration is concentration up to 10 minutes.
Okay, and that's a
So
60
they have 10
feet.
minutes. So it's gonna be like this.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Yes.
So you guys, you have 10 minutes to finish.
At this point, well, a darkness will form in front of the fishermen as well, so they will back up even more and scream into the building, or Gilhard will scream into the building once more. Hurry! Hurry!
Can I just search more again?
If you want to, there's a lot of stuff here still. Yeah.
With advantage or?
If Kane is helping you still, then yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, make me another check with advantage. With an 18. You will look everywhere at this point, searching together thoroughly. However, you will not be able to find either your Amalot short sword or your +2 dagger. However, as you are looking through this stuff, you will find some other things. You'll find many like throwaway items, but 3 or, well, in total 4 things will stand out. You will find bracers that look especially nicely made along these items. You will find them in one of the backpacks that was a bit more in the back. Alongside with them, you will also find a something that looks like it might have some kind of function. It looks like a small metal stick, and the top of it is made out of, or is carved into a seahorse structure. It looks very nicely made out of a metal that you haven't seen before. It looks a bit similar in color as the tridents that you have spotted before. But yeah, that as well stands out. And then lastly, you will find a beautiful armor along everything as well. A plate armor, complete plate armor. However, this will be very heavy to carry if you want to bring it, but it looks astonishing in making. You will see it has beautiful carvings in it as well. And then you will find...
cane carry?
What is your...
How heavy is it?
Let's look up for...
Well, even if I get all of my stuff back, my weight is only 32 pounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of clunky because it's like an entire suit of armor. So I think it's less about the weight and more about the clunkiness for like movement restriction. But I think, I mean, you could technically carry the weight, I think.
What if I have my echo carry? Would that work? If I have him, like, I'm fine with him not being to attack or anything, just carrying the armor.
Yeah, did I specify? I haven't looked at them recently. The rules that I sent you, did we say that your echo can interact with objects and stuff as normal as you can?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it's a construct, so I think it should be working. And I remember, I think that we said that it can.
Yeah, it will just... well, it has the same, as we said, it has the same hindrance as you to carry things. Basically, it has the exact same properties as you. So it's still gonna probably slow down all of you a little bit having to carry this around. But probably not as much, or at least you can still fight when your echo carries it, so it's up to you.
I'm just gonna look at Jackson. Do we need this?
It's great, but our lives are more important. If it's possible to take, then I'm all for it, though.
And thus he says that my echo will manifest next to me and just pick up
Okay.
The item.
Lastly, you will find a bag with 100 gold coins in it as well. Or just with gold coins in it to you, because you're not going to count all of them, but... did anyone write that down? Otherwise I can send it as well with everything that you found.
It was hosting, good braces, plate mail, and bag of coins, right?
Yeah, exactly. But notably, you are pretty confident now that your amulet short sword and your +2 dagger are not here.
But the captain has it, the bastard.
Well, what is the plan? As you have gathered all your things, you hear people shouting outside still. The fishermen are backed up even more now. You will hear Cartmill casting more spells. You will see more flashes of light and purple energy flowing throughout the city. You will hear the collapsing of buildings more and more to your east, and, well, of course, the building breaking down in the middle of town as well. The building that was on fire, or that is on fire.
Is the Trident in the room with us?
He's standing with the fisherman, kind of like in the
Okay.
back, trying not to be noticed.
I'd like to I like the idea of these braces in the seahorse thing. Do the braces look magical?
They look very nicely made.
Okay, so could I just like equip them like on the fly? Like as I'm like running out, I'll just sort of like put them on.
Yeah.
And I'd like to grab the seahorse thing, and as I'm running out, I'd throw it to Cartmill.
Okay, Cardinal, you now have a small metal stave about 20 centimeters long, and the top of it has, well, a seahorse, or not, well, it is sculpted into a seahorse-like structure.
I didn't understand the what does it have? What does Cartmill have that is a seahorse creature shaped like that? Stuff.
Jax threw the thing that he found in the treasury over there, or in the storage area. He found this object that looks very nicely and finely made, and he just said he threw it
And
to
how
you.
big is it?
About 20 centimeters tall, about the size of a small dagger, something like that.
Yeah. I can take it in my backpack. Cartmill will take and put it in his backpack.
Mm-hmm.
I would also like to grab the coins as well.
Yeah.
Like I'm just gonna hold it for now. But
I add it to my inventory.
Okay.
I pull up my notes.
Okay, so I'd like to, as I'm running out as well, I'd like to ask if ask the Trident, do you keep magical things somewhere special?
The treasury is under the... Well, he will point towards the building that is on fire. Well,
Right.
In the basement, we store all our most valuable items, but I don't know how you're gonna get in there at this point.
Come, we need to leave. Jax will direct us to go this way, but if anyone doesn't want to go this way, then yeah.
Well, you can start running that way. Kane and Cardinal, do you follow?
Yes.
Actually thinking about going inside the building.
Nah. On the second thought, Cartmill should not follow and stay outside.
Like the window is still there, right? When we first went into that building, the window on the back that we broke into.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it is higher up, yeah, but it is still there. Last time Crow flew into it, so it's like 2 meters from the ground.
How hard would it be to get into the building from where I'm standing right now?
Through the window?
Yeah, well, I don't want to go in on the front door. It's too dangerous.
The window, it would be pretty hard to get through. At least this window. You will see there is, or you would have remembered, there's other windows in this building as well. One to the side over here that is on the main floor, on the first floor. But to get to the second floor window, you would have to climb up first, and that would be an athletics check and almost impossible for you.
I might be remembering wrong, but when I caused the explosion sounds, didn't Jax and Crow
Crow went...
go to a window on the base floor, and when we get found, we jumped out of the second floor?
No, Crow went into the second floor, and Jax went through the main door inside. I think, if I remember correctly, or he crawled up.
Didn't I go in the front door?
You went in the front door as well, yeah. I mean, a lot of things happened, but I think
Okay.
I'm 100% sure Crow entered the window from the second floor because he flew into it,
Okay.
and then
Yep.
that was most of his death because he
And I got
messed up
and I
everything.
get caught
Yeah,
and almost
Okay.
killed right just straight there.
yeah, because I think he failed an
Almost got
acrobatics check
killed.
trying to like fly in,
Yep.
and then yeah.
Yeah. And I failed an intimidation check, so they pinned me down on the ground and almost killed me.
Yeah, and then because Jax had to get up the
Okay.
stairs and stuff, and then listen, yeah, so
Okay.
yeah.
So you said the window on the main floor is this one?
You would have to go around the building, yeah. There is one window on
But
this side.
yeah, that's too close to the dangerous people. So we try to climb up to the second floor window.
Okay,
At least try to.
I think at this point, can everyone... Well, Cartmill, are you doing something special, or are you following Jax?
Nope, I'm gonna stay outside and still defending.
So, because Jax is going around the building like this, you're gonna stay in the street, standing here?
Because there is the big giant what was it? It was a stone like creature. So it's there. So I'm Cartmill gonna just get its attention and not get killed in the process, of course.
Okay. Also, your darkness is concentration as well. So you will have to remain concentrated on it to keep it in effect.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So Jax, you start on running, and you will see Kane running towards the building, and you will see Cartmill holding down the middle of the street. You will see Gilhart, though, is running with you, and so is the rest of his troops. Does that change any of your plan, or?
As soon as I see Kane running in, I'm sort of just gonna be like, oh, for fuck's sake. And I mean, I don't really have. I would try and help him with something, but I don't really have anything to help him with.
Kind of move these people aside, because all of them are running this way.
And I think I think right now I just need to get these people out. So I'm just gonna, as we're sort of running, I'm just gonna say, Carmel, what are you doing?
There's a big stone creature summoned by the elves. I'm just gonna stand here and make sure it doesn't kill you.
Okay, you're not allowed to die.
Well, I'm not planning to. I won't.
Sounds good.
Don't
I'm gonna begin to start running over here. How much can I move here? Just 3.
Just
with
you,
dash.
yeah, you can make your way to them. We're not really doing like exact turns, more like complete actions. At that point, I will. Well, as you're running away, the Earth Elemental will have found his way out of the darkness, and is actually not interested in you, Cartmill, as he will just start slamming down on top of this building that you guys were in, destroying it within instants, as you will hear the loud cracking sound of wood splintering and well, giant earthly arms smashing down upon it. Yeah.
Is it
Let me 1 second. Sorry, I'm just. There we go. Let me get this out of the way. Okay. Yeah, it's your turn. As you see, the Earth Elemental has managed to make his way out of your darkness, and.
Alright, the first thing I want to do is to deactivate the darkness spell.
Yeah, as you do so, you will see a giant centipede sitting within it. that is now out in the open and will fix his eyes immediately on you, and you can roll me initiative.
Ah, shit. You just had to put one big.
Yeah, well, there was darkness there. It's not like you saw what's happening behind it.
You one-shot the previous one, don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
It's gonna one-shot me. I feel it.
Do not worry about it.
You can always make a new character.
No.
We are getting better at it.
You just barely go first, Cardinal. As you see another giant centipede, this one looking a bit bigger than the previous one, slowly squirming its way towards you. You will see its giant jaws clicking as it's tasting your flesh in the air.
I'm gonna kill you too. Giant worm.
And I want Cartmia to cast up Eldritch Blast on the creature. Does that hit?
Your Eldritch Blast will fly past the creature, hitting one of the buildings, destroying it a bit more in the distance. You will see the creature happy with the prospect of your flesh squirm its way towards you and make an attack at you. So that is a 21.
It's hit.
Okay.
It's a hit.
So that will do 5 plus slash 8 poison damage, and then you can make me. Oh wait, actually.
I told you, Phantom.
Oh, never mind. Actually, make me a DC 12, DC 11 Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, con save.
Alright.
Oh, never. Yeah, so you take the poison damage as well.
Currently, you ruined the whole session.
You're still fine. You take 13 points of damage as the creature's jaws dig into you, and you will feel its toxic spit ooze alongside with it. You will hear its disgusting clicking sounds all through its body as you, so you take some 13 points of damage.
Yeah, I have 11 points.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, that's damn more than what you need.
I mean, it's more than 0.
True.
Before we get back to you, we will go to Kane. Kane, you run towards the building, and you will see many parts of it are already broken off. The wall that you intend to climb, well, the building hasn't collapsed enough that you would be able to just like go inside another way, but it does look like it might collapse at any moment.
Can I use my echo as a jump boost?
Wait, how does that work?
I don't know. I have my echo crouch down and I step up from him.
No, because if you remember what we said, your echo is, I guess, because it's a thing of you that moves faster than you, so then you jump on yourself. I guess that works. Yeah.
Yeah, if you are fine with that.
Yeah, I think that works. You can use it as a bit of a boost. I think we will need a. Well, are you trying to use him as a boost, or are you trying to use him as actual lift, like he's gonna throw you up?
Just a boost.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's a bit easier, and then you just make me a normal athletics check then. Otherwise it would be a disadvantage to see if you can make your way up. Yeah, and then also make me a D20, and don't roll a 5 or lower.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay. The building remains steady and doesn't collapse on top of you. And you can make your way into the building. You'll see fire everywhere erupting around you. You will take 3 points of fire damage as you enter the buildings and are engulfed in flames. You are a bit more resistant to it than well, normal humans would be, but that is why you're only taking 3 points of damage and not just being burned alive. Yeah, so you find you're on the upstairs now.
Well, if it's still my turn, then I would like to head down to the basement or whatever the guidance said that where they are keeping the important stuff.
Okay, yeah, you can start running down to the bottom of the building. Your check from before will count for now, and you will indeed see, as before, there is well, as you enter the basement, you will see there is this well, how to describe this? You know, like a standard, like normal prison that people would be put in with, like you will see that there is a structure like that there, but then instead of a person within it, there is a chest and multiple items placed within it, which counts as a treasury.
I guess it's locked.
Yeah, as you go up to it and try to open it, the door is locked. However, before yeah, you can say no. You can say first what you want to try to do, and then we'll switch.
Is it possible to use my spear to thrust into the keyhole or whatever it's called to break the lock?
So you want to try to destroy the lock? Well, it's like a prison door, so it's like the lock is inside. Well, so basically you would have to destroy the metal to destroy the lock, if that makes sense. And the metal is from the metal is made of the same substance as the bars around it, so it's definitely reinforced. You can try, but it's gonna be difficult.
But if I use booming blade on top of it?
I don't know, maybe it will help.
Okay. So are we doing this now or?
Yeah, you can roll me this and then we'll switch. Well, I'll tell you the result of this and then we'll go to someone else. A booming blade.
Now I roll. Okay. I mean hit.
You brandish the weapon and roll me damage as well. Brandish the weapon used in the spells casting and make a melee attack with it against one creature. On a hit, the target suffers the weapon's attack's normal effect. I'm assuming you're using 2 hands for this.
Yep.
And then roll me the d8 as well for the thunder damage. It's a pretty good hit. I think roll me a d20 and you're gonna want a 10 or lower. Just barely. You burst your spear towards the lock, and for a second you think it might not break, but then with the boom of your blade on top of it, the lock will erupt and break off, and the door will open. Before we get back to you, Jax, you're running around the corner with these people behind you. You will see Gilhard running a bit in front of you, and he will suddenly stop in his tracks, staring at something behind the building.
Wait, which part of the building? Like
he's staring in this direction.
Okay. I would just like to move over here. Then?
Yeah. As you turn the corner, you will see on the beach over there, well, on the beach over here, you will see 5 heads sticking out of the sand. You will see, or you will hear the fishermen screaming for help as you see the tide coming in and like some water going in their mouth every time as the tide comes closer and then like going out again as it ebbs once more. They are completely buried, only with their heads poking out. And Gilhard standing there for a second, unable to act in this sight. He will turn to you and say, we must help them. I cannot leave them here. This is your doing. You must help me.
Do you even have any sort of digging tool?
We can use the wood from the destroyed buildings over there. I'm sure we can makeshift something.
I don't see it as the wisest decision, but I can't stop you from doing anything.
Man, grab some of that wood. Come over here. We must help them. And you will see all the fishermen will do as he commands and grab a piece of wood from this destroyed building and start running towards their...
Oh, they're all killing themselves.
Buried comrades.
I'm gonna move myself over like here.
Mm-hmm.
And can I start trying to like shoot this motherfucker?
Yeah, as you're standing there, make me a perception check as well. It's fine.
Alright. Yeah, I'd like to do my hunter's mark, my bonus action. And that will be directed at this guy. And I'd like to take a shot with my longbow at him. If that's cool.
You also have a... well, never mind, you don't notice it.
Okay.
13... I think it is a hit. He has exactly 13 AC.
Okay.
And you can roll me a +2 to damage with your bracers of archery as well.
Roll +2? Can I add the +2 to the hunter's mark thing?
Sure, yeah.
There you go.
So... Wait, because you rolled your hunter's mark before already, right? Or was that just to show that you had it?
Oh, that was just to use the spell slot.
Oh, I see.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. So you do 11 points of damage to the creature as your arrow flies across the city, hitting the centipede in its jaw, and you will see it collapse into the building, killing it.
I guess that's all I can do this round. Done quite a lot.
Yep, sounds good. Cartmill, you're still facing a giant centipede behind you as well, or I guess you're not this far up, you were a bit further back, it's because of the locking. Well, to your right as well, you will see that the Earth Elemental has almost finished destroying this building, or at least this part of the building. I don't know if that concerns you, but...
That's the second thing that Cartmill thinks of. The first thing is that he must not die from the centipede.
Well, what do you want to do?
Yeah. Does the centipede has any weaknesses? Fire or magic?
What do you think?
I think the fire resistance is really low for a centipede.
Well, if that's what you think, then I don't think you would have any knowledge of how giant centipedes act, seeing that they are surface creatures. So, but you can use your what you think might happen. Like if you think they will take increased damage from fire, then by all means, try to use that.
I'm just gonna try my luck and make Cartmill cast on Eldritch Blast once again.
Okay.
Is that hit?
Yes, that does hit. 13 AC. Your blast, the creature will like start towering over you as it bit you once more, and you're like trying to keep it off with your hands. You're trying to keep it away with your hands, and just barely you manage to channel your energy through them, blowing off the head of the creature as it falls on top of you.
Ah, cool.
And,
Wait, I already blasted and killed it?
yeah, yep. You already did damage to it before. It was just barely hanging on, and
Oh.
creature dies. It is lying on top of you at this point, but if you want, you can make me an athletics check to see how well you can make your way from under the creature. You are pretty small, so yeah,
I'm tired.
you're stuck for a little bit. You can get out by next round, but it's taking you a little bit. At this,
Yeah, but not getting any damage.
yeah, no damage. No.
Okay.
At the same time, you will not see, but you will hear the Earth Elemental continue to destroy the buildings next to you. The cracking sound of wood blasts throughout the city. If you want, you can make me a general perception check as well, just to see if you can pick up any other things in this city of erupting sounds and blasts and insect noises.
It was me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I'm stuck under the...
Oh, you're stuck.
corpse.
I'm just seeing if you notice anything else. Yeah, with a 16, you do notice one other thing as you're stuck under there, and you're kind of all you can do is hear the sounds around you, the sound of buildings being destroyed, sound of a house on fire, the sound of the clicking jaws of centipedes, and then something in the distance, like a faint zooming sound. It's hard to pinpoint it. No, it's more like a zzz.
Ah.
Yeah. That's what you hear. Kane, you just managed to open the lock. And before you, you will see many things, actually. Let me describe them to you. The things in here are very nicely stashed, so you don't even need a investigation check to find them. What you will find before you is a chest. Within it, the chest that is unlocked, it is about like a meter by a meter tall. It's a very big chest, and as you try to lift it, it's very heavy as well. And as you look into it, you will see just thousands and thousands of silver coins in it. Mixed with it, some other types of coins as well. It's hard for you to really tell what kinds they are. But yeah, there's some gold, there's some bronze, but then some other things as well. That's what I mean. Then also you will see a giant greatsword hanging on the wall. It looks very ornate, and well, even without any arcane, what is it called, arcana checks or anything like that, you can tell that this is probably a magical weapon. You will also see to the right there is a small cabin, and within it you will see 3 what look to be potions, but you're not sure what kind. However, no, you do not find Jax's amulet short sword or his +2 dagger here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get all of that, or do you want me to say that again?
No, I got it.
Okay.
How heavy is the greatsword?
Normal greatsword size and heaviness, so like it's gonna take up, like if you put it on your shoulders, you might be able to hold it with one hand, especially being the size that you are and being that your shoulders don't really like fall under really heavy things or anything like that. But yeah, you would only be able to use one spear, and I think you will attack at disadvantage with your spear as well if you're holding the greatsword in one hand, because it's so heavy.
Can you describe the potions then?
Yeah.
Like their appearance and stuff?
Yeah, let me... I'll just make up the colors, but... so one of them is red, one of them is blue, and one of them is... kind of like... greenish? Dark greenish. Not like poison green, but more like grass green.
Can I take the blue and the green one? And the greatsword?
Yeah, you're gonna have to... Do you have something to put your spear in, usually? I guess you can still carry your... Because it's like...
It's usually on my back, just hanging there. I assume there's something that can...
Yeah, I assume there's some kind of strap around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be hard to run around with holding potions, especially like it's. Have you ever tried holding like 2 glasses in one hand and then like a greatsword and maybe one other potion in your other hand? It's gonna be clumsy.
I try this usually.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be clumsy, but you can do it. You can hold them in your hand.
Didn't I get back my backpack?
I guess, yeah. You have all...
Can I put the potions in my...
Well, you sent me before. I didn't know. Do you actually have a backpack, or like, do you have any other things?
Well, yeah, that's what I was confused about, because I got the basic stuff I get for character creation. I just don't need to use any of the items I get from it, but I assume that I have a backpack.
Yeah. Well, you're a sorcerer as well, right? So you would need some kind of spell components and stuff sometimes too, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I think you have probably. You can tell me what it looks like.
Even
but
my token has a backpack.
Yeah. Okay. So I think then it makes sense that you have some kind of backpack. Maybe not like a hunter's backpack, but more like a small satchel.
Smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what am I describing?
So what are you what?
You said to describe something?
Yeah, no, so I think you can put it in you can put the potions in your backpack. The greatsword you're gonna have to hold, and then you have some kind of strap for your spear probably, or you can hold it in your other hand if you want. How are you holding the greatsword in 2 hands, or holding the spear in one hand, greatsword in one hand?
I imagine resting the greatsword on my shoulder. And putting the spear on my back.
Okay.
And if I don't see anything else in this room besides these items that you just described, then I'd like to head out and get out of
all the
building.
All the while your echo is waiting outside still, right? With holding the plate armor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I assume that I'm still within 30 feet from him.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Well, how do you want to head out?
Well, first I would go back to the main floor and look for a room that's still not completely burned down and has a window, preferably this direction.
There is no windows on the first floor going this direction. There is only the one that going out here. You will see at this point that you don't see like any people out here anymore. Most of all of these people have shifted a bit going in this direction.
Yeah.
I can try to move everyone, but it's gonna be a bit iffy.
No, it's okay. I can imagine it.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so in that case, I would like to get out from this window.
Okay. Yeah, make me an acrobatics check to see how well you can throw yourself out this window. Or, like, are you throwing yourself out, or are you just kind of stepping out?
Well, I like not technically throwing, just more like dashing through the window, like to break it.
Yeah, then still, yeah. With a 10 acrobatics check, you will get clipped by some parts of the building and, well, basically take some of the stone alongside with you. I don't think you need to make an athletics check for that since the building is already collapsing. However, roll me a d20 and don't roll a 10 or lower. Yeah.
Nice.
You manage to jump out the window and get far enough away from the building before it inevitably collapses as well. Can you roll me one more d4 for fire damage that we forgot from the main floor in this round as well? Yeah, you take 1 more point of damage. There we go. Jax, all the fishermen are trying to get their friends out. I'll give them a general athletics check to see how well they are doing with this wood. It will be at disadvantage. I still don't know how to do disadvantage checks, actually. Is it? Oh, it's right. Wait, I think I found it. There we go.
By the way, Dampi, do I add the greatsword to my inventory? Like it's a normal one, or should I add special, like a +1 or I still don't know that.
Oh, you don't know. You can't tell
Then
just by looking at it.
Okay, then I'm gonna add the normal.
Okay. Wait, I'm just gonna roll it 2 times. I don't know why it's not working. Yeah, so they're not doing great digging the people out. You will see they have barely gotten to their shoulders. Yeah, they're gonna need a lot more time to get all of these fishermen out. At the same time, you will see in the distance, crawling over the wall alongside one of the centipedes, you will see 8 hairy legs getting into view, and then
hairy eggs?
Hairy legs getting into view.
Oh no!
Forming
What?
into a giant spider.
No. Why does this exist?
You haven't seen it coming?
No, I didn't see it coming.
No way, dude. It Dumpy it helps us like with the sound, like that. It's
I could have been anything.
No way, dude.
What do you mean? It's
bug sound.
That's clearly a spider.
No, it was like a buzzing, like zzz, like I was thought like a giant bug or a spider like. So
It's a bee.
no.
Well, that's what you see crawling over the wall in the distance. What do you want to do? You can make me a perception check again as well if you want to like look around a little bit. But if you're gonna do like a big action, then it's up to you. But it won't take your full action, is what I'm saying. If you want to just like take a better gander at the situation.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Oh, hello.
Yeah, you will look around the corner, look around a little bit, and your eyes will fall on something, because you will notice that above these people over here, there is a shadow suddenly that is going back and forward. And as you look up, you will see a giant eagle coming from the mountain in your direction. Also, when you're looking around and you look back towards the sea, you will see 2 giant crabs start making their way out of the sea into the city as well. Yeah, just a casual.
Yeah, so going that way wasn't very good. Yeah, this happens all the time.
Mhm.
That eagle, does it look like it's coming towards us?
Yeah,
Like,
it's coming towards your group of people over here. It seems like it's diving towards you guys.
okay, I'm gonna try and take a shot at that.
Yeah, it's pretty far away at this point, but I think your longbow should have reach. What is
It
it?
has good range. 150 to 600.
What is
Well,
it in
600 max.
meters? Yeah. 200 meters. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah.
Cool. Right. Cool. Ooh.
Ooh.
But yeah, and as my bonus action, I'd like to transfer my mark onto it.
Okay. You can do so. It will hit.
So that much damage. And is this the 1d6 plus 2 again? Because of the braces, or?
Yes, it's always +2.
There you go.
Let me find him. The giant eagle. Yeah, armor class 13. So wait, let me get it. A bit more ordered. Oh, 5 points of. Oh wait, no, 12 without that. So 17 points of damage. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you will hit the eagle in one of its wings, as you will see it slowly loses a bit of balance as you shoot it. However, it continues diving towards all of you, not yet deterred by your attacks.
Next one will die.
Yeah, I think that.
Can I also just sort of like move forward a little bit actually? Just to gain a little bit of ground.
Yeah, how do you wanna? Because at this point, you're not exactly sure where the eagle is diving to, but do you wanna like try to stand out, or do you wanna make sure that it's like not attacking you, or what is the goal here?
Oh, I just wanted to move forward so I'm closer to exit.
Oh yeah, but I mean,
we're all in general closer.
like concerning the eagle, I mean, as you see him diving towards all of you, are you like trying to engage with it, I guess, or are you trying more to like stand back and let other people engage with it, as it's like looks like it's coming mostly towards the coast, so you would have to kind of move out of your way to stand in its threat range, I guess.
Does it look like it's gonna reach us?
Yeah, it's diving
Okay.
towards you guys, so
Yeah, I'll try and make myself more noticeable.
okay.
As I'm picking them up.
Yeah, which is not a hard thing to do, because you just shot it as well, so it would gladly go for you. And it will do so. I think that we will just finish that this round as well, as it dives down and... The eagle makes a multi-attack.
God, I hate multi-attacks.
The first one with its beak and the second one with its talons. This is for its beak attack, 18.
That's a hit.
It will bite at you or snap down its beak towards you for 6 points of damage. And then it will reach out to you with its talons for another... Oof. Oh wait, no. Sorry, the damage
Does that have to make another attack?
No. I didn't do the attack yet. That's my bad. I just rolled the damage.
Yes.
15, which will...
That's a miss.
Miss, yeah. He will reach out with its talons and it will hit your armor. Are you wearing your armor already?
Yes.
I guess that makes sense. It's leather armor, right? Oh, you...
It's breastplate.
Oh, you got a new armor from the previous village, right?
I got the breastplate like ages ago, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't remember when.
Yeah, so it will bounce its claws off your armor and take back to the sky, preparing itself for another dive towards you guys. You will see the fishermen around you are mostly focused on continuing to dig. I think, did we roll for them this round yet, or did we roll for them last round only? I forgot. I think this round, right? Yeah, this round. Yeah, so they are continuing to dig, but not yet freeing their comrades. Anything else you want to do? As
I'm just gonna prepare myself to take another shot at this eagle and not miss.
Okay. Cartmill,
Yes.
you can make your way from under. You can start making your way from under the centipede by the beginning of this round. It's heavy, but not that heavy. To your left, you will see the Earth Elemental still continuing to destroy the buildings, not really paying any attention to you. To your right, you will see troops of centipedes, and to the back of them, one giant spider making its way over the walls as well.
Is the Earth Elemental are going to destroy the group of people that are we trying to save?
The group of people are at the beach. There's not enough space to put them. I guess I can move them into the sea instead.
Yeah.
To make it a bit more clear. Yeah, they're not there. There we go.
Thinking of if the Earth Elemental won't destroy the group of people that we're trying to save, that Cartmere doesn't get concerned about the Earth Elemental. Instead, I'm gonna walk up to next to Jax and trying to shoot. Yeah. Trying to cast a Eldritch Blast on the big giant bird.
What's the range of your Eldritch Blast?
It's 120 feet.
Ooh, that might be... What is it? 20 feet or meters. I don't think you will have enough range to shoot it, because it dived down and then immediately flew back into the air. So you will have to wait for its next attack, or for like it to start diving down again to do your attack, which is possible, I guess. To just wait until it calms down once more and then shoot it. But then basically you will have to wait until after Jax's, or during Jax's turn to attack.
I see. Alright, I'm gonna just walk up to next to Jax and like here.
Yeah, as you make your way there, you will see these 5 fishermen buried in the sand, completely only their heads poking out, and you will see this group of fishermen over here desperately digging them out with wood that they found. Or trying to dig them out.
I cannot help them. Like, I can start digging, but it would be efficient.
So you're waiting?
Nope. I got my shovel and trying to dig this adult while waiting for the big bird to dive. Jax again.
So you will have to do one or the other. You can't, because basically everything is happening at the same time. So either you you shoot the bird or you help the people, basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a round to dig a fell out.
Okay.
And spend another to shoot the bird.
Okay, yeah. So you will have to. So the next, you're gonna wait for the next dive attack after that. Is what you mean, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
You don't have a shovel, but you can find a.
I have a shovel. What do you mean?
You have a shovel in your backpack? You have randomly a shovel in your backpack? Okay.
Yeah, that's natural.
Yeah, that's fine. I guess you have a shovel in your backpack. That makes sense.
I took an adventuring gear like in the like a character creation page,
You know,
and it had a starter backpack. I have ink and pen and a book
yeah,
and
that's
like parchment paper.
yeah, I believe that one. No, I believe the shovel as well. You can make me an athletics check at advantage with your tool, which is made for shoveling. Kind of showing off to the people around you who are desperately trying to dig them out with the wood. You come in there with your perfect brandishing shovel, and even with a 12 you can dig this person halfway out as he looks at you with big eyes, surprised at your great shovel. Kane, you jumped out of the building and it collapsed behind you. In the distance, coming out of the sea, you will see two giant crabs making their way towards... Well, these guys are a bit further, but making their way basically onto the land. You will feel like by the time you get here, they will have reached the main road. You will also see this giant earth elemental still crushing and destroying the house over here. Behind you still, you will see the 4 sea elves fighting vigorously. You will see a glimpse of Captain Trifus as well, desperately trying to veer them back with his trident, throwing it out, but then getting hit by a lightning strike in his head, and then one of the other sea elves will whirl a whirlpool of water around her head and just kind of blast it towards him, while even another one throws a javelin in his direction, and a fourth one erupts a burst of earth from underneath him. He's not having a good time right now. If you want, you can make me a perception check as well if you notice any specific things about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, is there anything else that you are specifically looking for? With the 14, it's kind of on the edge, so...
I'm basically interested in this direction. Do I see anything similar like these crabs that they are coming towards the land or things like that? So if I went this way, would it be safer than this route?
You will see these centipedes are still slowly making their way, but they mostly seem focused on destroying this last building over here, at this moment at least. You will see a giant spider coming over the wall as well, making its way into the city, but none of them seem to be in threat of this road over here, at least not from what you can tell.
Also, I just realized that I'm actually proficient in a greatsword.
No.
Because it's a martial weapon.
Also,
so I can use it.
Now that the building is destroyed, you will see bears as well making their way into the city and attacking the Tritons, ripping them apart. And you as well will see this group of 4 other sea elves over here that you actually haven't seen before because they came in from the other side. You will see they are doing a bit less explosive things, but you will see most of them conjuring things around them, small water elementals, more of these earth elementals. Actually, you will see this one over here as well being summoned. Well, let me reveal him. One of them will call bears in, or will summon bears around her, and yeah, all that kind of stuff.
Are any of the sea elves noticed me, or they are too focused on fighting the dragon?
I think even with a perception check, it's hard to tell because everyone is just looking everywhere. So you think like probably they saw you, because I am assuming that you're not like hiding. But it doesn't seem like any of their attention is on you or anything like that.
Yeah, then I would like to go like this way.
Yep. you can do so. As you start running across, you will see the giant crab slowly making their way onto the shore. You will see one of them grabs out towards one of the tritons that was still running by and just kind of puts it in its mouth hole and eats it where it stands. Another one will snip the other triton in half, and his legs will fly in the other direction while it desperately tries to get away from the giant crab. As you're running past the buildings as well, you will see the earth elemental crush down the third or almost the last part of the building, revealing what was behind it as well. Let me just... There we go. Actually, I think as he does so, the final part of the building will collapse as well, giving you a nice open view of everything behind it. You can continue running towards them as you see Cartmill and Jax and a giant eagle and people digged into the sand and other fishermen desperately trying to dig them out.
And yeah, I will try to catch up to them.
Okay. Yeah, I think it will take about a turn trying to get all the way there. At this point, the eagle is going in for its second attack. Jax, did you roll initiative last time, or?
No.
Okay, yeah, roll me initiative this time to see if you can knock your arrow in time or if it will reach you first.
That's such a bad roll.
Giant.
Roll worse.
Where is he? Ooh. Yeah. You shoot your first arrow and then you desperately grab for the second one and try to knock it on your bow, but by the time you do so, the eagle has reached you already and will make his multi-attack once more. That is bite and then its talons. Oof.
Talons hurt.
Its talons strike you for 10 points of damage as they dig into your skin. And it flies upwards once more.
Do I get my shot now?
Yeah.
Well, goodbye, eagle.
18 will hit.
Right.
Boom! This is all the damage that will hit her because
there's no hunter's mark, or?
Colossus Slayer.
Oh, there we go. The last one is hunter's mark as well?
Yep.
Yeah. Your arrow will pierce the eagle in the chest, and you will see it fall out of the sky into the water below. Killing it.
Let's go.
At this point, you will see Kane has arrived behind you, holding a greatsword on his shoulder.
I'm just gonna. Kane, any luck?
What did you say?
Any luck?
No, I only found these. And I'm gonna show him the potions as well.
Can I like show the guard the potions and just be like, these, what do they do?
I don't know. It's the stash of the captain. The general brings in new things that are. We're supposed to trade them with the other Triton groups. I don't know. I don't know.
Alright. What's the progress on these guys?
Oh yeah, I'll give them another athletics check. Cartmill, you can make me another athletics check at advantage as well. Let me roll them.
Nice.
Oh, they rolled good though. Yeah, with your shovel, you had already gotten halfway and basically the rest of the group will kind of catch up with you. You think it will take you all one more turn to dig them all out. They're kind of at their knees at this point, or like maybe at their hips, because at that point they could try to crawl out. So it's going to take you a little bit longer. At this point, Kane and Jax, you will see behind you the last building that the centipedes were gnawing on will collapse as well, and they will fix their attention on the both of you. And then this Earth Elemental, I'll give him a roll. Actually, Phantom, you can roll me a d20, and you want a 11 or higher. Yeah, the Earth Elemental will see there are buildings left that are yet not destroyed, and he will start making his way towards this little hut over here, trying to fulfill his purpose. The giant crabs, roll me another d20, or roll me 2 more d20s. Yeah, the giant crabs will see a group of tasty people over there, and they as well will start making their way towards the both of you, or the group of you guys. And I think at this point we will just roll normal initiative as these 4 enemies are approaching you. Can everyone... yeah, everyone just roll me initiative. I will just roll for both groups. They will act simultaneously. These are the centipedes. I think, wait, did I roll the wrong one? Giant centipede. Oh, it's +1 more. And then giant crab is as well the same thing. Wait, I'll just roll it again for both of them to make it clearer. 19 and a 9. So, Cardinal, I assume you continue digging?
Yep.
Okay, you can complete digging this round, and I think your initiative will represent everyone in the group as well. Everyone can free all the fishermen, and you will hear, what's his name, Gilhart scream to the fishermen, "Stand back! They can take them! Do not risk your lives for them."
This fucking pussy, I've just risked my life for you.
Gonna kill him?
And they will form kind of defensive stands around the weakest of their group. As it is the centipede's turn, they will not yet reach you this round. You will see one of the centipedes is going straight towards the group of people. Cardinal, you're like the only one. You're the only one that's really in their way. The other centipede is coming towards you, Kane. I know it looks a bit weird on the map, but and 2 crabs, well, are coming from the north, so are coming from the south. So you're the only one that's standing between them and the group of people. They want to eat Jax, so both of them are making their way towards you, and I think one of them will be able to get an attack this round already. Make a... as he reaches out with his claw and digs into the ground next to you, missing you completely. And I think then it is Kane's turn.
Can I have my Echo drop the armor so he can attack with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's an item interaction to just drop everything that he's holding. That doesn't seem like it requires much effort.
Yeah. Okay. Well, my Echo is gonna use a spear because I summoned him before I got the great sword. So well, what I'm gonna do this round is just cast Armor of Agathis on myself. Why doesn't it work that?
Oh, there we go. Protective magical force around you, manifesting as a spectral frost that covers you and your gear. You gain 5 temporary hit points for the duration. Okay.
It only applies to me, not my action.
You gain... what does it look like as this armor envelops you?
I imagine that there's kind of like smoke coming out of my body that I don't know if Carmel is close to me enough, but anyone that's close to me feels pretty chill, like the air surrounding me is very cold. That's it, just smoke.
Okay.
More like mist.
Yeah. Your skin will become a bit colder and frosty, and small ice particles will form around it as the armor is fulfilled. Is that your? Oh, that's an action. Anything else you wanted to do this turn?
No.
Okay.
I can do anything else. That's it.
Jax, your turn, as 2 giant crabs are making their way towards you.
I'd like to use my Chaos Burst to do my Memories of the Gnome.
Okay.
This is a 1d3. That's
3.
the largemouth and tongue. Front
Okay.
boy again.
Once more, Jax's face will change and become, well, bigger, frog-like. Horrific to look at from anyone from the outside as it contours and it changes in all directions, and eventually finding itself, well, once more in the frog-like being. I think it's a d4 as well for how long it lasts.
Oh yeah, 1d4. Yeah, you're right.
2 rounds of the frog. You will feel memories of a past that you had not had fill your mind as you remember the frog that you once were, or that a part of you once was, waking up in the lake that you called home, in the city that was... Or you will see the city get destroyed in your visions, the lake getting burned similarly to this city. Maybe that is why this memory has chosen to reveal itself to you now, to aid you in this cause.
Could I also use my bonus action on this rare inside crab for my hunter's mark?
Yes. I will... Okay. Is that, I think you... Can you make an attack in the same turn, or is it an action to...
You may use a rage ability as an action, so...
Okay. Okay, so I think that's your full turn, as the monsters will go... Or I think, no, never mind. Cartmill and the fisherman will go first. Cartmill, a giant centipede is making its way towards you, and then another one is trying to make its way around you towards the fishermen that are standing behind you.
I fucking bless the fool. This one.
The one that's going towards the fisherman?
Yeah, but it doesn't hit, so...
You will hit the rocks in the distance. You will hear them break off a little bit, reminding you of horrific past events. Anything else you want to do this turn?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Using the Eldritch inspiration, I want to recast.
Yep, you can do so. Oof.
Yeah. We're gonna fucking blast that fool. So the
You will feel
the one that's going around.
you will feel the inspiration or the power of the eldritch beings that have gifted you these skills surge through you, and doing so you will be able to strike the creature in the chest. You will see it is not yet defeated, but almost so. It has at this point fixed its attention on you though, instead of on the people, seeing that you are clearly a bigger threat than them. At this point, all the creatures will go, as both of the centipedes will make its way towards you and make their attacks. The first one... Where is he? Centipede will make his bite attack once more. D20 plus 4. With a 9. Cartmel.
It's gonna. It doesn't hit.
Okay, and then the second one, 16.
It does hit.
Okay, dealing another
Oh no. I would have been one
4 points of damage.
Okay,
And then make me another Constitution
Tough one.
saving throw.
So good. And the con save.
Yes, the poison will attempt to make its way into your skin, but the eldritch veins will resist. A small amount of purple smoke will make its way towards the bite mark and shut it closed, preventing any of the poison to enter your body.
Fuck yeah.
As Kane, it's... I think... Oh wait, sorry, the crabs go first. At this point, one of the crabs, one of the crabs will start making its way towards Kane, and the other one towards Jax. As both of them will make their shitty attacks. Please roll good. You can do it. I believe in you. 15, Kane.
No.
Jax, 21.
No!
Yes. Okay. He will do a little bit of damage. 5 points of damage.
The one that didn't hit me, he takes, I don't know how much damage.
Alright, 5 points, I think.
Yeah, right.
The frost will wash over him, as you will see his like watery tendrils, or where his ice stalks, I guess, it will stick out of his head, will kind of freeze shut for a little bit and like break apart again. The one attacking Jax though will not only do the damage, but grasp him in his claws, making you grappled by the creature. You're unable to move unless you make a DC 11. It just says escape DC. I guess it's a dex check or strength check. I guess it would be.
Probably strength.
I guess yeah, to like knock yourself out. Well, it is your turn as you find yourself in the claws of a giant crab, or in one of the claws of a giant crab.
I hit giant crab twice with short sword.
Can you attack while you're grappled, I guess?
I mean, it just makes your movement 0, right? When you're grappled.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it makes sense that you would be able to...
Yeah, grapple 5e, when a creature is grappled, they are under the grapple condition, their speed is 0. So I just can't move. So can I?
Oh no, Dampi.
Yeah.
I didn't want to interrupt. Just that I needed to roll the attack roll with advantage, and I did a normal roll
Why?
because of the inspiration.
No, inspiration makes you can re-roll it. It doesn't give you advantage on that.
If you have XP inspiration, you can spend it to, when you make an attack roll saving throw ability check. Spending your inspiration gives you an advantage on that roll. Just for the future.
No, so I think
rolls.
that's I think I use a different inspiration, and so either the other kind is that you don't re-roll it, but you say in advance I want to use inspiration on this roll, and basically it just gives you advantage. So it's worse than being able to just re-roll it, if that makes sense. So you have to declare before you use it. So before you would Eldritch Blast, you would have to say, oh, I want to use my inspiration on this Eldritch Blast. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, carry on.
I think you will have to make me a dexterity check to see if you can attack the creature while you're grappled, because it's not a normal grapple, but you can successfully do so anyway. I think if it's like a human who grapples someone, it's like easier. But yeah, a 19 will hit the creature.
Oh, that's
Jesus
oh
Christ.
yes, this is gonna be so good. Oh, this is gonna be so nice. And that is what? Is that does the brazier count on this, or?
No, it's only for archery stuff.
There you go.
So that is 10, 19, 23.
4, because the class.
Yeah. So 34 damage. Yeah, describe to me what it looks like as you cut the crab open, Jax.
As the crab grabs him, one of his arms gets restrained, but with the first attack from his short sword, it allows his second arm. It makes the crab open his claw, and his next arm becomes free. And from the flinch from the first attack, Jax strikes down from like an uppercut almost on the crab, just slicing the little front of it in half.
Yeah, it will fall in half. Blue liquid will ooze out of it. The crab is defeated. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
I can't. I've used bonus action and action.
Oh, okay. Then it is.
So I think you skipped me, but it's okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I thought Jax had the 15. Sorry. Yeah, you go. First. Just the crab
Okay,
still
so-
the crab still went before you, but you go
Yeah,
before
yeah.
Jax. Yeah.
Okay, so now I don't try to save it. Instead, I'm just gonna attack the crab in front of me with using Unleash Incarnation. I'm gonna attack with my Echo as well.
Okay.
So this is my real attack, and this is the Echo's attack.
A 15 on the giant crab will exactly hit it. It has AC 15, so.
Nice. And this is the damage.
Okay. That is a normal greatsword, right?
Well, the one that I picked up, I still don't know what it is.
Yeah. Okay. Let me read something real quick. But I don't think it's gonna have any weird effect here. Oh, you do gain +1 to attack and damage rolls. So
Yeah,
16
so it's,
and so you will do 12 points of slashing damage towards the crab, cutting it in half as well. This one a lot weaker than his the ally beside him, as both of you successfully managed to defeat the crabs.
Yeah. Let's go.
And it becomes unless is there anything else you want to do with your turn, Kane?
No.
Okay. Cartmill, your turn. As 2 centipedes are trying to maw you.
I want to start blasting on the previous one to
Okay.
kill it.
Yep. 15 will hit. Yes,
Hell yeah.
you blast it apart. Its guts fly everywhere. Its green blood will ooze into the sand below. And you will defeat the creature. Anything else you want to do?
Can I move 30 feet, right?
You will provoke an attack of opportunity if you move, because the centipede is facing you in combat right now.
Ah, because I want to position myself behind Kane. Because I have 7 hit points.
Yeah, well, you can.
And I will die. But if I do, I can provoke an attack, which also causes me a death.
Nice. I like your option.
So I die or die. I will risk it. I like to move behind Kane.
Okay. Well, the creature will make its attack of opportunity. Let me check. Okay. With
please.
a 16.
Ah, shit. It does hit. It does hit.
Dealing 4 points of damage to you, and then make me a Constitution saving throw. A 10 is just barely not enough, as you will feel the poison make its way through you. Oh, fuck.
It's enough?
No, it's not enough. Just barely not enough. You needed an 11. As you take 12 points of poison damage. If the poison damage reduces the target to 0 hit points, the target is stable but poisoned for 1 hour, even after regaining hit points, and is paralyzed while poisoned this way. So you aren't dying, but you cannot regain any hit points for 1 hour.
What?
You are just unconscious. It is the tactic the centipede uses to infuse its target with its poison, so it may consume it while it is still breathing.
Bro.
So you aren't dying, that's the good news, but you are unconscious for 1 hour as the poison is in your body.
I'm dying. I have 0 hit points.
Well, you're basically in the same state that someone would be if they are unconscious, exactly at 0. So you don't have to roll any death saves, basically.
Oh, okay. It's balanced. It's balanced. Okay.
As it becomes the centipede's turn. He will face Kane instead and make his attack towards Kane with a 9. Digging his jaws into your metal skin, spraying some green spit over it, but having no effect on you at all as it looks at you with fear. Jax.
He also takes the 5 damage.
Alright. It will wither away.
How long does it last? Yeah, it lasts an hour or so. Yes.
Yep, it will wither away by the cold damage. Still alive, but barely. Jax, your turn. You will see Cartmill has gone down to the ground.
Isn't it my turn again?
Sorry, yeah, your turn.
Wait, is it Kane's? Yeah.
Yep. Sorry.
I want my echo to basically just stand over Cartmill, so he's somewhat protected.
Okay.
And meanwhile, I just want myself to attack the centipede to finish him off.
Okay.
With the normal greatsword attack. I already added the +1s to it.
Okay, that's not enough. It has 13 AC, as your greatsword will cling off its armor. Anything else? Okay. Jax, your turn.
I'd like to bonus action Hunter's Mark to the centipede and hit it with my longbow.
That will hit. Yep. Okay, you'll pierce it through its body, and the centipede will fall to the ground, dead. In the distance, however, you will see the spider coming into the town, looking around and spotting a giant group of people. Not yet running towards you guys, but definitely taking an interest. But you have a little bit of time to breathe, as you see Cartmill has gone down behind you.
I'd like to give Cartmill to like these to carry and look after. And like, could I also cast Cure Wounds myself?
Cure Wounds yourself, yeah. Yeah, the fishermen, being helped by Cartmill themselves, will gladly protect him with their life, as he did for them, even going out of his way to make sure the centipede didn't get to them, so they have respect for him. Yep, you can heal yourself as well.
I knew I must target the other centipede that wanted to get around. I knew it. That was the optimal play.
As well, Kane and Jax, you will see at long last the origin of the zooming sound in the distance, as all over the walls you will see giant wasps start entering the city, making their way towards the Tritons in their path. You will hear their zooming sounds dig into your ears, and you will see the tips of their, what do you call it? The things that they hit people with, stingers? Stingers, yeah, the tips of their stingers oozing with poison, ready to impale the Tritons below. Reveal all of them. There we go. Some giant wasps. As well, you guys can decide what you want to do. You'll see the spider is slowly taking interest in the group over here.
How far away is this island? Like, is it the same distance as on the map?
Yes.
Can they swim there?
They will they will all tell you that they can swim. They are fishermen. Do you think it is best we go there?
Yes. The boys are too dangerous.
Very well. Everyone, into the water. You and you. Hold up the man that saved us. And, well, they will start swimming if you tell them to do so.
I feel like there's gonna be something in the water. I've had that feeling for like the whole time.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I mean, you can still tell them to don't go there.
If you want, you can make me a perception check if you want to look at the water, see if you can see anything in it.
Yeah, can I like maybe look for bubbles or like something like that? Yeah.
Oof, that is a great perception check. Yeah, as you're looking at the water, you will see not bubbles, but just like slow waves into the water. And as you look at it, you swear that you can tell a tentacle-like structure moving out of one of them, looking quite large, making you aware that there must be some kind of sea creature in the water over there.
I'm just gonna scream out the water now.
And they will swim back quickly.
I go back there.
I'm gonna start setting up to face this spider, I think, if I can.
Yeah. What do you want to do to set up for the attack? You're just getting ready, or?
I'm just gonna move up over here, get my quiver and my bow ready.
Okay. Kane or Phantom, can you roll me 2 more d20s? Okay. You will see the centipede has taken notice of the tritons over here and is more focused on them as he exits the wall, and the wasp seems to be making its way in other directions as well. Before this happens, however, you will hear more explosions throughout the town as the walls around it seem to be collapsing in all directions. Yeah, that's all. But yeah. So Jax or Kane, what did you want to do? Are you setting up as well for the spider, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna go next to Jax and tell him that this is our chance to take down that spider.
Okay.
Can we like make an attack at it now, or is it gonna?
It's not yet really charging you, so if you want, you can get an attack at it when it's not yet paying full attention. I mean, it's kind of like slowly walking towards you guys. It doesn't really have great eyesight. It's just kind of going on instinct. So it's not. I don't think you need initiative yet. I think you can get a free shot off if you want.
Yeah, can I bonus action Hunter's Mark it and try and shoot it with my longbow?
Yes.
Shoot that.
Nine.
Yeah, that hits.
And then 1d6 plus 2.
Okay. It will strike the creature in the chest for 10 points of damage, and it will screech out into the night. And as it does so, you will see 2 more giant spiders quickly make their way towards the spider that screeched out for its comrades. And all of them will charge in your direction as you can roll me initiative.
Oh, okay, that really helps. Okay, cool.
Can I do a ready effect before that?
I guess if you coordinate, I mean, yeah, I guess as you kind of do it at the same time as Jax, that makes sense.
Yeah, well, actually, I don't know how ready actions work, but I was just thinking that if they come like my walking distance from me, like I want to strike them first. That's possible.
Yeah, I think we'll just do it because it's kind of weird that way. I think we'll just do it based on initiative because they're basically charging you as well. So we'll just see whoever can, like, basically either they can overwin your ready attack with their charge, or you can be like ready for them to attack you. I will roll for all of them together. Plus 3. 8. Okay. So Kane, you can go.
That really helps. Oh my god.
The first one will. Well, I guess Jax will probably shoot it. So this one will charge towards Jax, and the one after it will charge towards you. And as you wait for it to get to you, you can make your attack.
Not.
As you miss the creature with your great sword. Anything else that you want to do with your attack? As your great sword clatters, or not clatters, falls into the sand below, missing the creature.
No. That's
Okay. Your Echo, is he still carrying the armor, or?
I mean, he dropped it somewhere here where Kashmir was standing.
Okay. What did he do this turn? Because I mean, you have your full turn if you want. You can use a bonus action and stuff as well if you want.
Yeah, but I don't really have a bonus action. I mean, I can use the Echo to attack again, but I don't want to use the slots for it.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Checks, the other one is charging towards you, but you can get your shot off or your attack off first. You can wait until it gets to you as well if you prefer to attack with your short swords. It's up to you.
Yeah, if I wait for it to get close, can I use both of my attacks with my short sword as a ready action? Or,
yeah. I mean, it's not really
just be only one attack.
It's more just like initiative, so it's charging you, so it's not really a ready attack. It's just your entire action, basically.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, you can get your entire attack off.
Bam bam.
14 and a 16 will both hit.
Nice. And this guy's got my mark as well.
Okay, yeah, you obliterate his 6 HP that he had left. Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you fucking smash him into the ground.
If the first attack hits him, can I focus my... or like use my bonus action to transfer my mark? Instead of attacking a second time? Or...
I think that makes sense, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Especially with how much overkill you do it, yeah.
To this guy here.
Okay, he will be marked. As it becomes the spider's turn, this one will take its brother's place and go for an attack on Jax. Let's see.
I don't want to be webbed, please.
Alright. Web attack, recharge. He's restrained by webbing as an action. Nah. I feel like it's not really. Just going for some more damage, some more poison damage. Yeah, seems better. It's pretty. Come on, I believe in you, Spider. 19.
That's just stupid, personally. Nah, it hits.
It hits you for 6 points of damage. Then make me a Constitution saving throw.
I've done enough of these, you know. I'm gonna.
Just barely, yeah. DC 11.
Oh, let's go.
So you feel the poison entering your body, but you can resist it, and you do not take any poison damage. As the other spider will attack Kane and try to bite him as well with a 10. Which I assume will not hit you. Similarly to the centipede, his fangs will knock off of your metal armor. And it's your turn. I want to say the right person. Who? Kane, I think?
Yes.
Yes.
So... which spider looks worse?
Both of them look full HP.
Okay.
Both of them look completely healthy.
Okay, that's nice.
It's just a Warforged talk, everything's full HP.
Then I want to attack the one that took the cold damage from me. I don't know which one attacked second.
Oh, someone took cold damage?
Well, from my armor, yes.
Wait.
Oh no.
I forgot to do it. That's why. Yeah, one of them, the one that's standing before you is the one that doesn't have the red dot. So this one attacked you before. So he took the cold damage, yeah. So he looks a bit less than full HP, yeah.
Yeah, then I'm gonna try to attack him with a normal great sword.
Okay.
I guess that hits.
Yes, that will hit. For 13 points of damage, you smash into him. He remains standing and hisses at you, clicking his fangs, thirsting for this new kind of blood that he hasn't really tasted before, doesn't really know if it's tasty or not, but is happy to try something new. As anything else you want to do this turn?
No. That's it.
Okay. Jax, it's your turn.
Okay, time to smack with short sword.
A 22 will hit.
Plus, that's bad.
For 9 plus 2 is 11 points of damage. You hit him in the side, cutting off part of its leg, but it remains standing, clicking its fangs at you as well, preparing for its next attack. Anything else you want to do this turn?
I've used my action and bonus action.
Okay. And then it will go for a bite. 17.
That's a miss.
Ah, fuck off.
Let's go.
The second one will go for Kane. 17.
That hits.
Okay. Dealing. Are you? Can you take poison damage? Does it state anything about Warforged?
I'm resistant to poison.
Okay.
So I guess it's disadvantage. Because I'm immune. I have immunity against diseases and resistance against poison.
Okay, I'll look that up in a second, but you take 6 damage resistance against.
That's my temporary armor and one somewhere.
Wait, I'm reading it now. Resistance means they only take half damage. So the DC is the same, but you will take half damage if the poison hits you. So make me
a
con save. That is just enough. DC 11 is what you needed, so you can pass the con save and do not take any poison damage, as it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna strike him again, but this time with a booming blade.
Okay.
So this is the hit. Okay, never mind.
That will hit. That will miss. I mean, do you use the booming blade? You use it anyway, even if you miss, I guess.
No, it's only on a hit.
Okay. Yeah, your blade will fall into the sand below, and you will see some of it fly upwards as a loud booming sound erupts from it, terrifying the spider away a little bit at the loud sound, but it will immediately re-engage. Anything else?
I'm gonna try to attack with my echo as well.
Okay.
So never mind.
Your echo will try to jab his spear towards the spider, but the spider will flick it away with one of his fangs, making it hit the sand below your feet instead. As Jax, it's your turn.
Okay. I just like to go for an attack on this guy.
Yep.
I'm just gonna use this one just for now.
Yep.
Just to see
That
if
will
it
hit.
kills him or not.
And that will kill him.
Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack this one to my left.
Okay.
And boom. Is that a hit?
12 will miss as it
rough.
bounces off of his armor.
Okay.
That's it. As the spider goes for another bite out of Kane. 15.
Miss.
Okay. Digging his what is it?
I mean,
Fangs once
I
more.
think it doesn't take the cold damage anymore because I don't have the temporary armor, I guess.
Yeah,
think
as long as he
makes
did
sense.
more than 5 damage, yeah, then it did not. Yep, well, it's your turn as it missed its bite.
Yeah, I'm
Wait,
gonna.
as you... Wait, did you just miss... Did I just have a... No, as it missed as it missed its bite, sorry. I just had a brain fart.
It's okay. So, is it my turn now?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna try to attack him again. Another.
No, that's a miss.
Yeah, that's it. I'm just a sad robot now.
The endless battle of misses. As it's Jack's turn, I assume he will just attack. I'll just make his attacks. I assume he puts his hunter mark as well. So +7 for his short sword. He will roll a 22, which does a d6 +5 slash RD, and then a d8, and then the hunter's mark. Oh, checks. I attacked for you with one short sword attack already on the spider.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
I haven't done your hunter mark damage though. I don't know if you would put your hunter mark on him, or if you can do so.
I'd probably just hit it a second time.
Okay. Yep, you can roll your second attack then. That will hit and slay the spider as both of your short swords dig into him. You can describe to me how you will get rid of the spiders.
As it goes for another strike on Kane, as it sort of like lifts its body, I just sort of go into the center of its body mass and just like pierce my sword into it.
It will fall dead to the ground. More... Well, I guess spiders have blue blood oozing into the sand below. It seems there are no more threats around you at this point. As you look over the battlefield, you will see more destruction in the distance. You will see the wasps all flying towards the middle of town, but no one around you at this point. Phantom said he'll be right back, so you can choose.
Okay. I'll just sort of like to position everyone like behind these buildings, so that we're ready to leave from this gate. But I'd like to wait for the wasps to move forward more.
Yep. Okay.
Because I know that we can deal with the centipedes easy. I don't know what the wasps are like.
So you're hiding behind the buildings and spending some time letting things resolve in the city?
I mean, that's what I would think. I was thinking, yeah.
Okay. I'll just move some things along then. This guy will move it over here. He will, let's see, destroy another building. The wasps will venture into the city. I'm sure these guys will die eventually. Maybe killing this one. Probably the bears will go deeper into the city. The wasps will go deeper into the city. They will go deeper into the city. These people are all probably going more this direction, kind of over there probably. Over there, wasps more into the city. These people are dead. Big water elemental coming out of the water, but you didn't see that. I mean, maybe once you're like looking over the city, you see a giant water elemental rising from the water below and start smashing some more tritons on the coast. Yeah. However, what you will notice after you wait a while for the wasps to start flying into the city, you will see 4 giant figures start appearing from the places where the walls were destroyed. They look like well, all of them look a bit different. All of them have bark-like skin and roots growing in all directions, basically looking like a living tree as they slowly but surely enter the city. Some of them throwing rocks towards the houses as you see them enter. What's this guy? Oh, that's another centipede. None of them seem to be interested in you, but you do see them from far away as they stand almost as tall as the buildings, even taller than many of the giant creatures that were already there, just throwing gigantic rocks in all directions, kind of like putting their roots around them and then just like hurling them into the city.
Are they moving from that position, or are they just sort of like standing there throwing rocks?
They moved up there, so they did, like, they can move, but they were standing there. Yeah, at this moment they're standing there. Yeah, they're kind of mixed. They were probably the ones that destroyed the wall in the first place, and now they're just grabbing the rubble from the wall and throwing it into the city. Let me just...
Okay. Could I like move people forward a bit? So yeah, maybe like closest to this wall here, hide underneath the little scaffolding underneath it. Not scaffolding, but the stuff that's keeping it up, the foundation.
Mm-hmm. Oh, whoops, sorry.
Nasty.
Small earthquake happening as the rocks fly everywhere. Oh fuck. Did I just copy paste the map by accident?
Double.
Oh no.
Yeah. These spells are too dangerous.
No, did I just delete everything? Can I copy? Oh no. No, all my fire.
It's okay.
All my fire and things. Why doesn't
It's
control?
fine, we have our imagination.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
Great.
fine. Everything is on fire. Everything is broken down. At least all the people and stuff are still there. Yeah, I think you can make your way to the scaffolding if you want.
Before Kane moves, I want my echo to pick up the plate and then continue.
Yep.
Moving with the others.
He will do so. Well, anything specific you're waiting for?
I mean, I'd like these guys to move, but I feel like they're not going to. I think we should just try and like sneak past them. Could we move up to this thing here and like hide under it, so everyone's like standing underneath it?
Mm-hmm. They will follow what you say. Well, what you tell them to do.
Okay, I'm just gonna do it first
Mm-hmm.
and see if it raised any sort of like suspicion.
No, the creature seems to continue throwing rocks at the buildings in the city.
Okay, I'm just gonna sort of like direct them, like wave one by one. Like I'm just gonna point at one of them, tell them to come up like one by one.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they will do so. Creature does not seem to be paying any attention to you yet.
When the guard is with me, I'm sort of gonna like have the guard with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna try and like get around this gate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you notice that the gate is open from all the people that ran inside as the attacks began, and as you look through the gate, you will see in the distance, coming towards the city from the mountains, are two giant scorpions.
The last line of defense. But if we start fighting them, then some motherfucker over here is gonna start. Okay, right. I have a plan. I would like to use my memories of the Grung again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping for a certain one, but you know, it's whatever. That's really not the one I wanted, but it's fine.
Once more, your head becomes...
Yep, I
giant.
only get 1d3, man. I need to do the 1d4, don't I? 2 again. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna I'm gonna start moving forward from the side over here to try and fight these scorpions.
Are you letting the people come with you, or are you telling them to stay inside the city?
I feel okay. I'll have I don't know. I think Kane could come, but then I don't want to do Carmel with these people.
How I imagine the situation is like you order them to move one by one out of the walls, right?
I mean, I was gonna take these out before everyone else leaves, so then we could all like just run out.
Because what I had in mind is like I would be basically the last one to leave, so nothing would come up behind us.
Okay.
But if you like order Kane, he will probably go with you.
Okay, I'm gonna do some inspirational speech before we leave. So as the as we're all sort of like lining up on this little underneath this foundation, I'm gonna point out and say the only thing that's leaving us, that's stopping us from freedom and safety right now, is 2 scorpions at the end of the road. We need to ensure that the huge tree rock throwing creatures don't spot us. But if we all put in our hardest work in defeating these scorpions, then we'll all be free.
Okay, make me a charisma check at advantage. Yeah, they know that what you say is true, and you will see they will do everything they can to make sure their and your safety is, or their and your life will be preserved. And so they will do as you say. And kind of form a line in front of the gate, or I mean out of sight of the tree, kind of like stand on the other side. Or at least, did you want them to come out of the gate with you, or?
I'll like lead it, but yeah, I would like them to.
Yeah, then they will form a line and ready their spears to throw them at the scorpions.
Alright. Well,
okay.
It's gamer time.
Well, the scorpion.
I'd like to like start it off by bonus actioning my hunter's mark on this one here. And I'll make a. Oh, I don't know if I want to though, because I'm scared this guy's gonna get our attention and go after and like throw a rock in the massive crowd of people and kill them all. Okay, I'd like to just, I don't know, oh, fuck me. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to just, attack him with my longbow and my tongue.
Okay. Well, I think once more, because as you guys are coming out of the gate one by one, they will start making their way towards you, and I think roll me initiative. Jax, you can roll both, or you roll initiative, and that will count both for yourself and the people behind you. And then
let's go. Okay. Right.
And Kane as well. Even if they roll a natural 20, they can't. Yeah, okay, they're pretty slow. And Jax and all the fishermen behind him can get their attacks off first. Jax, you can go first.
Alright, longbow, that's an... Oh no, okay, that's bad. But I still have my tongue attack. What's the rules with that?
I think it's in your document, I think.
Oh yeah.
I can look at it.
It doesn't have an attack, though.
Wait, let me read it real quick. Memories of the Grong. Tongue attack. Make a normal weapon attack. If you hit a creature, it is grappled. So I think it is an unarmed. I think it counts as an unarmed strike attack.
Well, that is trash. Well, there you go. Nice. Cool.
That's actually really impressive. Jax almost shoots in his foot and then hits himself in the head with his own tongue as the people behind him will be a little bit surprised that he would do such a thing after such a elegant speech, but will throw their spears anyway. Unless there was anything else you want to do with your turn, Jax.
I don't know. I think that's I'll save the embarrassment.
Okay.
I'll just just prepare myself.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 level 1 fishermen which have a spear. They have pretty good strength. Can you roll me 5 d20s plus 5? Jax, you can roll those.
Wait, so 5d20 plus 5?
5 times a d20 plus 5.
Okay. Should I just roll?
You can roll 5d20. Just roll 5d20 and then we'll add the plus 5 to all of them. So that's a 17 will hit. So one of the level 1 fishermen will hit for 1d6 plus 3 damage.
Is that the only one that hits?
The level 1 fisherman, yeah. There's still more coming, but I'll do them in groups. So dealing...
Wouldn't the sword hit as well if you add the plus 5?
Wait, what, sorry?
Yes, if I add a plus 5, sorry. Yeah, so roll another 1d6 plus 3. Good call, sorry.
Right.
That's why I was surprised. I was like, motherfucker's got like 19 AC.
Yeah.
So 10 points of damage will pierce the scorpion. The one that... I don't know, does your Hunter's Mark affect if other people hit it? No, right?
No.
Okay. Then the level 2 fishermen, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. They have a plus 6, so roll me 7d20.
7d20.
Yes. And that is a plus 6. The scorpion has 15 AC, so that will be 2 hits as well. So 2d6 plus 8 in total damage.
These guys kind of missing.
So 14 more damage to the scorpion. And then finally Gilhard, the level 3 fisherman, will throw his spear as well. Well, it's a thrown attack. So which one is thrown? Is that two-handed? I guess one-handed because you're throwing. So
I think it's a d6.
yeah. So
yeah.
5 more damage will pierce the scorpion. It remains standing for now, however, as both of them make their way towards you. One of them you will see, however, is heavily wounded as he is littered with spears in all directions. The fishermen no longer have their weapons now, though, as all of them threw them towards the scorpions.
Thank you.
Kane, your turn. You will see the one with
gonna...
the mark is the most heavily wounded.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack that one with magic missile.
Okay.
So that's one. Yeah. These are the damages.
You riddle the scorpion for 10 points of damage, however, just barely. It remains standing. You will see it shift from side to side, but remain its footing and still can make its way towards you. I assume that both of you are standing in front of the fisherman.
Yes.
Okay. So the first one will make its attacks at Kane. Here we go. With its multi-attack, the Scorpion makes 3 attacks, 2 with its claws and 1 with its sting. Claw attack plus 4. So these are for Kane. First claw, 18.
Yeah, that's it.
Hitting you for 3 points of damage.
Yes. Oh, that's so good.
However, grappling you in one of its hands. Well, it can't really grapple you twice. I guess the 2 claw attacks are for 2 different people, so it will just grab one of the fishermen, or try to grab one of the fishermen behind you as well. With its second claw attack for a 22, which will definitely hit the fisherman. And for 4 points of damage, it as well will be grappled. The fisherman is still alive, and also in the other, or in the scorpion's other hand. And then it will make its sting attack. Oh, it's holding 2 people, and one of them is fleshy, and one of them is made out of metal. However, one of them does look like it can do more damage to him. I think just roll me another d20. I think this is a toss-up to see which one he would use his sting attack on. So Kane, roll me a d20. You want a 11 or higher. Okay, he will use it on you. It's for a 20.
Yeah.
Hitting you for...
Okay, what's your HP, man? What's your HP?
Well, we will see.
Hitting you for 5 more points of damage, and make me another Constitution saving throw.
Succeed, please. Please don't die. Yes! Oh!
You will resist the 4d10 of poison damage and not take anything.
4d10?
The second one will attack Jax.
Okay.
With the 16.
That's a miss.
Okay, second claw. 13.
That's a miss.
Well, it was just saving up to hit you with its sting attack.
Nah.
Ah.
It's a miss! Okay.
It will grab for you.
God.
You jump to the side, grab you again. It will hit its claw in the sand, go for its stinger, and miss you once more. As it's your turn.
Okay. I'd like to use this attack to try and finish off the one that's hit. Although, sir.
15 will hit. Yes.
That's the one with the mark as well.
You can describe to me how you killed the creature.
As it has Kane in his arm, I just move to the side a little bit and just strike it clean off.
Well, its claw will fall to the ground with Kane in it opening, and then the creature will tilt to the side, and its red eyes will go dull as blood will ooze out of it, and it is defeated.
And could I make another attack with my other short sword on the one next to me?
Yep, 23 will hit.
That
For
much.
7 points of damage.
Oh, don't ignore that 1d6. It's not
Okay.
on it actually. And I'd like to make my last tongue attack. Oh, okay.
Yep, that will hit.
What's the?
Does
Well,
it-
I have it
does it
grappled
say?
now, right?
So tongue attack, make a normal weapon attack. If you hit the creature, it is grappled. It may try to escape. If it succeeds, an opposed strength check. Yeah. So, tell me, what does it look like as you grapple a giant scorpion with your tongue?
So Jax's tongue just sort of like... Actually, could I try and specifically grapple its stinger instead of the actual thing?
I think then you would have to roll again at disadvantage if you want to make a call shot like that.
Yeah, that's cool. Then just around like the front half of its torso, I just wrap my tongue around and around it, and just wrap it in a nice little salivated, nice blanket.
Okay, yep, it will be grappled into the air, unable to move. As it is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think similarly to the crabs, I feel like this kind of, or this situation, especially for how like the scorpion is angled, it will have a really hard time pulling off all of its attacks. So I think instead of a dexterity saving throw, I think I'll just give it 2 separate dexterity saving throws, because I feel like I'll give it disadvantage dexterity save for its claws, because that seems the hardest one to pull off, as it's kind of grappled, but its stinger should be easier. So this one is for its claws. Dex save. Actually, what is it to try to break out? Maybe he just tries to break out instead.
Doesn't it take their whole action as well if they try and break out?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Succeed on a post strength check. Nah, it's gonna go for the dexterity. Just needs one of its sting attacks, and it's a no. It knows that if it can hit that, and the creature will go down. So this is a dexterity check for its claws at disadvantage. It needs a 14. Okay, well, that's a 1 already. And then for its stinger at normal. Come on, you can do it.
No, come on.
Fuck.
Yes,
It
he
will
can't
be
do it.
restrained this round and cannot attack you. Well, Kane, your turn.
So, he's still restrained, right?
Yes.
Does it give me an advantage or?
No, I don't think so, because he's grappled, but he's not really restrained. Like, he's trying to snap in all directions, and if you would move in front of him, he's like going for you, so you still have to shield and duck and weave to try to put your spear into him. Or your greatsword.
Yeah, then you will see that the yellow light on King's head will turn kind of reddish, and I will want to use action. I can pronounce the word.
Say that again, you kind of cut out there.
Yeah, the light on my head turns kind of reddish, and I want to use action surge to attack eyes.
Okay.
Never mind.
Nope.
Never mind.
Both of those will
And
miss.
I still want to use, and I still want to use my echo to attack. Hopefully that will hit.
No, AC 15.
What the fuck?
As all of your attacks will clatter off of its armor. Maybe having a hard time to hit it because Jax's tongue is wriggled or wriggled around it, and it's like kind of holding it in the air. Well, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Jax, your turn. You're holding a giant scorpion.
I've got to come in clutch here. Just 2 attacks with my shorts. Oh, okay. Yep, I just miss. That's it.
That's the end of your turn?
That's I'm gonna shout for the fishermen to run for their spears.
Yeah, they will do so, running into the open to get their spears. In doing so, can you roll me a d20, Jax? Just to see if anyone's attention changed. No. The creatures on the wall continue throwing their rocks into the city, not alerted by the fishermen behind them. At this point, it is, I think, the Scorpion's turn, if I'm not mistaken. The Scorpion has seen that none of your attacks can hit him. He has seen all of your attacks clatter off of his armor, so it will just go for an opposed strength check to try to escape from the grapple. Make me a strength check.
I'm probably gonna fail this.
Yes!
Oh, it's close.
It will break out and be able to use its attacks like normal again from next round.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, does that mean it's Kane's turn?
Yep. I think your frog form wears off anyway, but the creature didn't know that, so...
And then I try to attack again.
Okay. It's a miss.
I don't attack.
It's surprising how low your rolls have been, because all you really need is a 10 to hit a creature, which is an average roll.
I
But
don't think I have ever... I mean, did I hit anything in session?
I don't know, you've rolled a 3, a 4... Oh no, that was Jax. What did you roll? No, you rolled a 4, a 7, a 9, and then a 5. So...
Yeah, this whole section is just Kane not knowing what to do.
Well, just the armor is a bit thicker than you expected.
The greatsword is too weird for him. He's not used to it.
That's probably why. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Jax, your turn.
Okay, 2 strikes with the short sword.
25 will hit, yep. For
That's
9.
not good enough.
For 9 points of damage, you strike him in the side. Is that the end of your turn?
It's all I can do.
Okay,
Can these guys like use their attacks now though?
By the end of the next turn, they're picking it up now and like gathering themselves, putting themselves in position far enough away from the Scorpion, so they are just gonna like throw it towards the Scorpion again. So first he will make his multi-attack with a claw at Jax. 13, another
It's a
claw.
miss.
18
That's a hit.
for 8 points of damage as he grapples you into the air and will then just try to sting you. It will miss you once more, hitting a tree behind you with its stinger. You see the poison oozing out of it, the birch or the tree itself dying at the places where this potent poison has hit. But it keeps on surviving, but Jax keeps on surviving. As Kane, it's your turn.
Yeah, I will try to attack.
Yep.
You got this, man.
15 will hit.
My God.
Go!
Yeah.
For 8 points of damage, you strike the creature in the side. It remains standing, however.
How
I'm
bad is
just
it?
happy that
You can see it's starting to get worn down. It's looking a bit weaker than it was before. Some of the scales of its armor kind of falling off, standing a bit waggly on its legs, but still strong enough to keep on fighting. It does not look like it wants to run away yet or anything like that. Is that the end of your turn?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jax, your turn. You are grappled. If you want to attack, it's the same as the crab. You will have to make a dexterity check.
Yeah, I'll do dex check.
Oof. I think with a 25 we will forego the strength check and you manage to maybe dash and weave your way out of, or actually describe me how you break out of the claws with a natural 20 on your dexterity check.
As he sort of claws me, I use when Kane went for his strike to my advantage and put in extra effort when Kane struck him with the great sword.
You managed to slip through and can make your attacks.
That's boom boom.
Oof, that's 2 hits. For
All of that is damage.
9 and 15, which will be enough for the 20 HP Scorpion. Describe to me how you
Let's go!
destroy him.
As it's grabbing me in one arm, I'll use my first short sword strike to cut off part of it, releasing me free, which allows me to go and strike it in the head for the final blow.
Yeah. It will fall to the floor, defeated.
And then, oh man, I'm just gonna like scream for the not like scream, but I'm just like go go go.
You will see the Triton that was following you in the distance is being followed by 4 more other Tritons that had been hiding in a corner over here and are all following you guys as well.
Is Cartmill being carried by one of these people?
Yeah.
Or
He is.
okay, cool.
And I think at this point we can stop the combat music as you have successfully escaped the town with everyone. After an hour, Cartmill as well will awaken once more. The poison's effect being worn off, and all of you can gather in a safer space. If you want, we can do that now still. I don't know if anyone has to go, otherwise we do it next week. It has been 3 hours now, so I don't know what you guys prefer.
I can keep going.
Yeah, I can stay for a bit while longer.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, well then you can find a place further away from the city. Is there anywhere specific you want to go to? Or like, how far are you running, I guess? Or where are you heading to?
I don't know, I think we had a good refuge at the cave.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I'll bring you there.
I wouldn't mind going there.
Nope, you're not here. There we go. Oh, everyone is a bit small. I don't know if can you make yourself bigger as well, or can I only do that?
No, and only you can do that.
Well, while I do that, you guys have arrived at a safer spot. You will see Gilhard has gathered his men around him and is kind of talking to them while you guys see that, or while they dropped off Cartmill with you guys, and he as well is awakening from his poison.
Could we have like Cartmill laid upon this rock?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna keep on just smacking his face like, Cartmill, wake up!
Stop eating, you dumbass.
Don't call me a dumbass. That's what's to congratulate on how well you did.
I got poisoned.
Yes.
How am I supposed to feel, you dumbass? To stop hitting me.
At least you're alive.
Just 5 more minutes.
Can I hit him as well?
Sure. Are you sure you want to roll an unarmed strike on 1 HP, Cartmill?
Would it kill him if...
Yes.
Hard death saving throws.
Yeah, then.
If you
then,
fucking kill me, I'll kill you.
okay, then I won't hit him
Okay.
this time.
Well,
Please, I just got my hit points back.
As soon as he gets better, I'm gonna slap him.
Okay.
It's how Cartmill dies. He rolls three fails.
don't want to. I don't want to die.
He survives the whole like war and fucking all that shit with dice though.
I was passed out.
You survived it?
I mean, he's surviving. I did nothing, but I survived. I literally, I was passed out for like the 75% of the battle.
Nah, you did the darkness on the earth elemental and killed one of the.
Yeah, I was trying to do my stuff, but then I was passed out, and then you carried. You actually carried.
Nah, man, it's a team game, teamwork.
Yeah, teamwork. When you roll natural 20s and all the scorpion attacks didn't hit.
Yeah, like you see the thing I posted in meme.
Yeah.
Yes.
You will see,
Well,
as you guys are talking to each other, Gilhart will turn around from his group and start walking towards you guys as well. I believe we will head off now, although there is one more thing I would want.
what's that? I'm not here to do you any many favors.
I know that. There is a part of me that is grateful for getting us out of there, although I do not know if we could have done it without you as well. I don't know if I trust a man who does not keep his word. Maybe you set this up in the first place. Maybe this was all you're doing. I do not know. I'm not here to argue. My man and I are safe. But what I wished to ask was that over there, and he will point towards the armor that is probably on the ground somewhere now. I assume your echo is gone. If not, your echo is holding that armor and that sword. It once belonged to me. I would like it back.
Why?
Because it is all that I have left of my past, of who I was. I would like not to forget that. I know we are not on good terms right now, but I do not think you as a thief, although you might be for all I know.
If we were to take it, I wouldn't see it as thievery, more compensation, considering you put all of our necks on the lines when we were surrounded by crabs and centipedes.
You do not know what they have done to all the others that were down there with us. They accused us all of your escape. They thought that we all plotted with you. George, the man that so desperately deserved to get out of there, he got skinned alive in front of our eyes. Do not speak to me of sacrifice. Do not speak to me of compensation. We have had all the compensation. We have had all the worst come to us because of you. We should be the ones rewarded with at least getting our memories back, with at least giving us enough resources to build up again from where we started.
Well, it's that armor and that sword wouldn't be going to me, so it's not my decision.
You, robot
We
man.
saved you.
You saved us. Is that truly what you believe? We were double
You
our
would
size.
have died.
I do not know if that is true.
You can have the armor back.
I believe that is the best that we can get then.
Hey, man. Hey. Hey. Oh, sorry, I just woke up from a nap. Actually, I have a sea creature like dagger. Is that yours?
I have not seen it before.
This one.
Yeah, you can show it to him and he will shake his head.
Alright.
He will look back at his men
Alright.
and all of them will shake their head as well. It seems it does not belong to any of them. You, however,
Alright.
small man, you seem the noblest out of your group. I am thankful of what you did for us. I'm sure that if you weren't there, they would have let the creatures consume us.
Jack's just gonna laugh.
I don't know what to say. I'm not the nobleman. I just did what I could.
He will get down on one knee and take something out of one small pocket that he has on the broken apart clothes that he's wearing, and hand something to you. You will see a small black stone. You will see it is carved in the form of a wolf as he gives it to you.
Oh.
Take this for protecting me and mine. Even when others would see us perish, even when others, and he will take a glimpse at Jax, would stab us in the back. You were there to protect us. May this bring you luck, like it once did me. And you can add one luck stone to your inventory.
Oh man. And how do I use this?
It is not something one can use. It is more something that gives protection to one when one needs it. I saw you fall to the poison. I am sure it would have helped you against that.
Oh, I see. So this stone is like a magic weapon to the surface people.
I wouldn't call it a weapon and more, well, an armor maybe. Not really, but
Armor.
a form of protection. It has been a part of our city for many years now, and I only thought it logical that you were the one that should have it, being that you made sure that our people could continue, that Haven could continue. Thank you.
What? No.
Well, I'm glad, man, that I choose to do the right thing. I wanted to save these people, and including you, because that was part of the quest, part of my task, and part of my journey.
You will, the man will nod his head, and one by one, the other fishermen will come towards you and nod their head at you as a thanks as well. Some of them giving you small things, not really noteworthy, but things that meant a lot to them. You will see some of them give you parts of a stone or like a small amulet made of sand or something like that. All of them are like things that they could have made out of wood or sticks or crafted themselves, but they mean a lot to them, and that is what they are trying to say by it. In the end, you're kind of surrounded by a collection of small little items. Well, I believe it is only the armor then that we will take and leave. He will look towards Kane.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything.
Well, he will go towards the armor to try to grab it.
Yeah, I will let them take.
Okay. He will take it and look one last time at Jax and say, I do not know if you are just selfish or there's a reason for your actions, but in the future know that if you promise something like this to people like us who do not have these powers, that you have to escape from every possible scenario, you condemn us all.
I did plan on sticking to my word. I wouldn't have come back if I didn't.
I am sure all of that wasn't the reason at all. And he will point towards the pile of stuff that you guys have gathered, the greatsword, the small stick that Cartmill got out of his bag. There's no point in arguing. I shall be on my way, I think.
So as we.
And they will start leaving, unless there's something you wanna, or unless there is something else you wanted to tell them. Or
I'm just gonna shout. Just where do you plan on going?
Haven shall continue. We shall rebuild. The people of Haven still remember, still exist. They still know our traditions. We shall make do.
If I plan on returning to there, over there is there's a dagger and an amulet that belong to me. If I come back at some point, would you be able to give me them?
If we can find them, the last person we will give them to is you.
That's good to know. So, who wants to destroy a haven?
Or just
Yeah.
because they don't give you that thing.
Yeah, we'll go for round 2, you know?
Yes, destroy.
But isn't that too much that you destroy a whole tribe just for one limited thing?
Well, you know, you make a decision, you suffer the consequence.
I mean, yeah. There's everything has a price. I know. Drax, how about those guys?
They are just awkwardly sitting in the corner.
Yeah, they're sitting in the corner. They're looking
Nervous.
kind of defeated, kind of with their hands in there, or with their head in there between their legs. Probably mourning over the brothers or city that they have lost.
I'm gonna look over to them and say, what are you guys planning to do?
Sorry,
Oh,
I didn't want to disturb the RP.
I don't know what. I'm not sure actually. I feel like the sea elves are. Well, they seemed intent on destroying everything that was there. I'm afraid to go back. They might still be out there. Could we hang around you guys for a bit? You seem to be able to protect yourself from them.
Maybe not from the sea elves, but they're insects.
Why should we protect you as well?
You wanted to kill us.
We gave up our spears as soon as we saw the situation.
No. Just your kind wanted to kill us.
We're just soldiers, man.
Yeah. But every soldier has the rule when the thing that they got in order is against their nature, they must refuse the order. But your kind didn't refuse, and just kept on fighting.
Spoken. Well, never mind. I do not expect you to understand us.
No, I don't understand you guys. That's why I'm kind of curious of you.
You will see some of them will get a bit more tense. They all still have weapons at their side. Some of them kind of slightly putting their hand on the hilt of their tridents.
Did I say something wrong?
If you're gonna kill us, then the least we would do is defend ourselves.
Kill you, Hannah. I just woke up from a nap. You want me to do the hardy work, man? I'm so tired. What am I supposed to do? Just kill you straight away with Hannah? I don't know what you should do. I don't know. Search for a mine, or just look for another guarding job.
We prefer to be in the water, if possible.
Then go to the water. I'm not the one to tell you what you should do.
Could we
You're a free man now.
Could we just stay around you for 2 or 3 more days? I promise we won't be of any trouble. It's just we do not know what is out there and if they are still looking for us. If you are here to protect us, I'm sure they can't harm us. You saw what happened to our brothers.
Alright. Here's the deal. You're going to serve us like normal servants for the day we're gonna reach the waters. Then you're gonna go freely and be like your kind of people.
We have to serve you?
Like just collect some wood to start a fire. You know, I'm kind of start to freeze.
It's alright, Carmel. I'll sort the fire out. Do you guys know much about your home front and where that is and how to get to it?
Well, we come from there, so that is where we want to return to.
The whole reason, in fact, I had to visit Haven was to find out some information about the ships that went through here, run through there. Do you guys keep some sort of log there at the home front?
I'm sure the captain had something, or the general probably has some. I know people keep logs, and usually they're stored in general administrative places. Well, Haven was more of a scouting town than anything else. I don't think they would have them there.
It's Rumnus, right? Your general?
Mm-hmm. It's the big man.
Well, did you, could you try and get those logs? It's not to do anything harmful to you, I just need to know where my friends have gone.
You want us to betray our own kind?
Would it be a betrayal just to know about where some shipping logs are?
Well, if this information gets in the wrong hands, we...
Are we look like the wrong hands?
Yes, you do.
They will look at Jax's burning red eyes. The people we are fighting look a hell of a lot like him.
It's, think of it like you guys, you know? Some of you guys decide to bury human innocents in the sand and torture them with tidal waves. I'm sure none of you five would do that yourselves.
They will.
People can have the same looks but have different, you know, beliefs and traits.
They will nod their heads. I guess. So you promise that none of these documents would get in the hands of, well, anyone to do with this corruption that is over you?
They would only go to me, and if anything, you don't even have to give me the docs. If you just tell me the ones of my friends, then you can just tell me that and nothing else.
We can see what we can do if you can guide us to the ocean. We can go from there and talk to Rumnus and see if we can make anything happen.
This doesn't seem like it's gonna be happening. We're gonna ask him, or ask her. That's bullshit, my friend. You're gonna go there and to the captain's cab and take the logs.
You think this is some unprotected place in the city? This is one of the most guarded places in the ocean.
I don't understand this information about ships leaving or coming is so important to you people.
It's the entire... It's not just the ships, it's our entire going, where our patrols are heading to. It's the entire... It's basically all the information that is available of the entire ocean and where everyone is going and the trading routes and, well, everything. It's our entire society.
We don't need that. I just want to know where my friends are.
Well, I understand that, but even to get one part of the logs, it's impossible for us to go in and steal them.
Then can't you just ask for a? Well, I'm sure. Wait, people that travel by ships there, do they speak to a particular person?
Well, only the ones that know they're getting watched.
Okay, so I feel that one of you must have seen. Wait, didn't I find out that they were with like some sort of gnome or
Yeah.
Dwarf, yeah.
dwarf? Oh yeah, dwarf. I feel like my friends would stand out if you asked that person about a tall, big mouse elephant thing, man in a red cloak, and a dwarven guy on a large ship which was heading to open waters. This ship was so big that it couldn't possibly be run by 3 men as well. So I feel like he would remember.
Maybe, yeah. Well, that would still be the same thing that the little man disagreed with, which is we would have to talk to him in the base.
Yeah. So if you could do that, that would be great. You don't need to put any sort of your people in jeopardy.
I think we can do that. We can try at least. We can ask. I'm sure they will. I don't think. Well, we know where it is, but have you ever? You will ask. You will look back at the others, and one of them will speak up and say, I've been there. They let us in as long as we tell our regiment and where we came from. I'm sure once we tell them Haven is destroyed, they will send reinforcements to take it back.
I would stay far away from Haven unless you want more of your men to be destroyed by the elves.
You'll see him laugh a little bit. We are but infantrymen. The Triton kingdom has much more power than what was available in Haven. I'm sure if they sent some good men, they could take out the sea elves in no time. We will get our revenge, I am sure of it.
I don't know. I don't know if I like the idea of humans being tortured on some fishing island. Well, city.
Well, we do not speak for our entire kingdom. All I'm saying is we will inform them of what happened to Haven if we get to the base. I'm sure we are allowed to do that.
Whoa, man. Is that a threat? Is that a threat?
A threat?
Are you flattering us?
No, not at all.
Are you trying to blackmail us?
Not at all. Not at all. What is the little man talking about?
It's don't worry about it.
Can I like push Cartwheel a little bit back?
Sure.
As we store.
Make me an opposed strength check.
Oh.
Yeah.
What are you doing, man? No, stop it, man. You're making yourself silly.
Well, the Triton will speak up and say, so, to get to the base, well, that is the only part where we would need your help to get there safely. To travel to the other part of the island, and we can swim from there. Ask around about this giant mouse, at whoever writes these logs, and hear if they remember any such thing. I think that is the most we can do.
It's yeah, that's probable.
They will draw a map of the island. Well, there's not really sand here, but maybe they'll get some sticks and arrange it and say, Well, so right now we are. Can you see it? The map.
Mm-hmm.
Let me zoom out as well. Right now we are here at Haven. As far as I know, the base is over here beyond the island in the northern point. If you can bring us to this island, we can swim from there and then report back to you.
Right, that's quite the distance though.
Mm-hmm. It sure is.
And I think we should travel separately. At least during the night.
It is, well, we are fine to handle ourselves against any creatures. It's just these. We do not know if the sea elves are still following us. They seemed particular about making sure everyone was dead. I have heard of what happened after you escaped. Is there no way to stop this from happening?
Not if it's an unlucky night.
Well, couldn't you venture far away from us and
That's what I was suggesting.
well, I think we would be fine at night if we can travel together a day. We can make sure to make camp about 1 or 2 kilometers away and then travel back before dawn and make sure we are back where you guys were. We are trained soldiers. I'm sure we can keep a steady pace.
Yeah, sure, that works.
What about you, small human? Is this plan okay for you, or are you still threatening to kill us?
I'm not human. I am a gnome.
Oh,
Dumbass.
He's a child.
Oh fuck.
but his beard looks so luscious.
I
He's
am no
a
child.
man child.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Fuck. Oh fuck. Fuck. Fuck, man. You fucking fishing rod. Oh.
Is this all he usually does, or?
Oh,
Yes.
I can blast your face, man.
I see.
I can see. I can show you what I can do.
Okay. Well, shall we get going then, or? I guess we can spend a night here if you guys need rest.
I'm tired, man. You call me a child or what? But I'm fucking tired, and
And he just collapses on the ground and sleeping.
Okay. Well, the man will walk forward a little bit and point to the map once more. Well, how is it you wish to travel? I think there are many different options here. We could go through the forest. We haven't been there yet. All I've heard is that it's dangerous. There's a city in the mountains where the humans come from. It is their main base, so I would probably prefer avoiding that. If they spot us, they might not be too happy to see us. On the coast, however, the sea elves seem to be most active, and if we get spotted by them, our fate will be even worse. So, well, I trust in you guys. You got us out of the city, and if you can do that, I'm sure you can get us to these islands. Are you there? Are all of you sleeping?
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking.
I'm sleeping, so I cannot answer.
Also, out of game, I'll make like, because now they're all like kind of the same person. But if you do decide to escort these people there, I'll give them all like a name and a sheet, and then you guys can just control. Like you'll get them as your followers. Like maybe one to each, or two people will have two, and then one person, and then you can control them in battles and stuff as well, because they are soldiers. And I'll give them more personality and stuff as well than just basic 5 people.
I mean,
well, I don't know if you along the beach. Yeah, I assume the sea elves are actually guarding those areas.
nah, they are just pussies. Just want to live, and their survival instincts tells them that just stay with us because we can defend them. That's why I made.
Yeah, but if we meet a sea elf that wants to attack us, we won't survive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why
Yeah, that's why we should avoid the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are on the same page.
Yeah, we are on the same page. That's why I made Quartmir so how do you say what's the word for when you're an enemy?
Agonistic? Antagonistic? I think so.
Hostile.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Hostile.
That works.
Jax, are you there, by the way? Just checking if your mic is not broken or something.
He fell asleep?
He's buttering toast.
Yeah, and the toast is it's being buttered as we speak.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, I'm just saying that Dampi said that we have basically 3 options.
Well, you have as many options as you want, but these are there is, because like these areas don't go from one
main route.
Yeah, from one into another.
Well, personally, I was thinking we do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and that, and that, and that,
Well,
and that.
Oh my god.
That, then that, and that, and that.
Yeah,
that's a pin.
There you go.
Yeah, we should go back to the penis.
So, what were you guys thinking about that? And then we can go with that.
Makes sense. Yeah, I agree. I wanted to say the same.
Alright, cool.
You're making a whole campaign.
It's a whole new campaign. Act. It's the 4th act.
I swear, sometimes I just...
DM, please guide us.
I don't know why I give choices to my players sometimes. I just need to say like, oh, you go in a straight line, you go to the left, you go to the right, you made it to the island.
No, we go in a penis.
Your players just make up a whole new campaign.
So I'm gonna be running a new campaign, guys. It's gonna be venturing to here, and then as you know, to there. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, sure. So, we have basically 3 options presented by Dampi. Can you repeat them, Dampi?
Yes. So the Triton said to get to the base there is 3 main routes, but of course there's things in between and specifics once you get there. But those would be to go either to the forest, You can choose to go even through the swamp or around it towards the island and go from there. They haven't been themselves in the forest, but they've heard that it is dangerous with many creatures living within it. Another option would be to go through the mountains. However, they know that the humans have a big settlement in the mountains, and if they were spotted by the humans, they are not sure if they would be so kind after everything that happened. And the third option would be to go along the beach, but that would be the easiest for the sea elves to spot them, so they're also not sure about that because, well, if the sea elves spot them, they are sure that they would try to kill them as well.
Well,
so they kind
I
of
think Forest
rely
is
on
the
you
best
guys.
play. Forest probably the best play. Avoid the swamps. Go here.
Yeah, I agree.
Same.
Okay.
I don't want to get bashed by the sea elves.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably like kill the tridents for the CLs. I don't really care about them that much.
Yeah, me neither. Because we
Not-
can
Yeah,
we
but
can
you kinda
just-
need the information.
Yeah, but I do
Yeah.
not need to die to a sea elf. Yes, fuck
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's why we don't want to go near the beach.
Mhm.
I was thinking that if we reach like this area, maybe we can ditch them for a couple of days and explore this city as well. Just out of game, I think should be interesting. But we don't have to do that.
I mean, yeah, we can venture to the city and just restock or buy new equipment.
We should go to the clubs in that city.
Yeah,
What kind of clubs
We'll introduce
does
you to the.
does Dampi's world have? What do you think?
all
We'll
of them.
introduce them. We'll introduce the Underdark people to the clubs.
No
Yeah,
way.
in just party.
This is a new evolution to play. I already prepared to get sidetracked with censorship.
Yeah.
But then I was also thinking, like, the bridge looks
Yeah.
kind of cool.
I
Like, maybe we should go to
I
the
mean,
swamps.
so many things
I mean,
we
we can-
haven't explored.
Then we can go for a
back
beach
to Eagle's
episode.
Peak as well.
Beach episode on the beach. Let's go.
Okay.
Basically, Titans are hated everywhere, so it doesn't matter where we go.
And then we go and kill the gargoyles.
Oh,
Yeah.
the gargoyles are still a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is technically still part of the plan. Is we need to go there to go here to get to get to the Trident's base, to get the captain's log, to get Meshu and Mato, to go back to finally get the fucking
So then you get
gargoyles.
the gargoyles.
And by the time we reach the gargoyles,
The main villain in this game is the gargoyles, bro. What is this?
No way.
I'm starting to
and
believe
we
that
wanted-
we are the main villains. Like we always fuck out our plans. Getting sidetracked.
The true enemy is our own creativeness.
It really is. Oh.
All the gargoyles go extinct because they just starve.
Yeah, we can't get them because they all die before we actually like.
Yeah.
Well, I'll actually I think it might be fun to do now. I mean, if you want to, you can make a new Roll20 character now. Well, we have 5 Tritons. So who wants 2 and who wants 1? Is there anyone who wants 1 Triton follower?
I won.
Yeah, I mean, you want 1 or you want 2? Because there's 2 people who are gonna have 2 and 1 person is gonna have 1.
Yeah. I take
Do
2.
I have?
I have a cane. I don't know, man. I
Yeah,
just have
and
a
I
cane.
have my echo. So
Well, I can control them as well if you don't want to control them. It's up to you.
Ah, I see.
It's just
I think it would be more interesting if you control them, because then
Yeah, control
we
them
would
all.
have the option to do whatever we want with them.
okay. Sounds good. Then I'll roll for them.
And we can comment them as well.
Yeah, we can comment them, but if Dampi controls them, they have some character
Yeah.
on their own.
Yeah, I'll write out all their I'll come up with some backstories for all 5 of them and names and
Names.
tokens
Names.
and
Yeah,
non-generic
Jimmy.
things.
Jimbo. Bob.
That's, why do I have to get roasted? That's not fair.
Steve.
It's gonna be Jimmy, Jim, Bobby, James, and George. It's gonna be all 5 of them.
My favorite NPC name is still Bart.
What Bimmy Jobby Jimmy Jobby James. That's
Yeah,
pretty great.
yeah. That's just a. He was just a culmination of every name that I gave all my other people.
That was kind of creative. I like that a lot.
The episode I controlled him was amazing.
By the way, we talked about this in Dampi yesterday during the Reapers of Madness. Like the new NPCs will be called Matu, every one of them.
It was called Mato.
What?
Yeah. Every NPC is now Matu.
5 Mato Tritons.
Yep.
I found
And
Mato,
one that
guys.
answers yours.
So, gargoyles.
It's canon now. All Tritons are called Matu.
So it's like a John Malkovich movie.
Yeah.
Where everyone is John Malkovich.
Yep.
Right.
So technically, Jax can find Matu really easily.
That's true.
I go into a village. Hey, what's your name?
Mato.
It's Mato. Ah,
And what's
and your
that-
wife?
Ah, finally.
Oh yeah, that's Mato. Yeah.
And your kid? Ah, that's Mato.
We're having another baby soon as well. We gotta call it Mato.
Two and Dream.
Hey, come on, Mato. Mato, come, Bone.
It's a
Catch
dog
it,
named
catch
Mato.
The random
Okay, I will end the stream now. Goodbye, anyone who watches this in 50 years.
Yeah, in 50 years, I'm looking back.
What
It's
do-
like
what do you
aliens. They're
mean?
spectating humanity right now.